Okay. This is a spoiler. Let me go back to Bridge Spotting. This is where we are. So, there's two new elder companions along.
Yes.
Useful assets on all sorts of adventures.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have two Leonidases now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the combat Leonidas, this sexy bastard right here. And this is when he's feeling safe-ish. Although I think we need to update his model soon.
Yeah,
I mean,
emphasis on
here,
the ish.
here I thought one Leonidas was enough, let alone.
It's been a bunch of sessions and Leonidas hasn't even changed a single pair of boots.
That's changed my boots all the time. Like, I
Well,
stopped in the middle of combat at one point to change my boots because I forgot to change my boots.
Okay, so just going over last time, we finally made it to the station, met with the admiral, picked up two new, informed everybody we have a captured heretic Magos, and we have a psyker that turns everybody's eyes blue and mind controls them into trying to kill us on our ship. And he's way in the deep dark holes of it. That about to sum it up?
yes.
Using my old model, I see.
Yeah, you're
My old missionary model.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find the electricist.
Yeah, it's that guy with the staff, yeah.
Small.
Smart.
So, I will ask Jarkin to come to my office or the bridge.
Ooh,
All right.
you're in trouble.
Uh, uh, uh,
To the kitchen.
Huh. Okay. I will summon him to the kitchen as I'm making a
no,
chocolate
this
cake.
so this is where we're meeting in case there's more bugs on the ship.
Yeah. I'm making a chocolate cake while I'm doing it.
No one expects Spanish Inquis kitchen.
Yeah, because who
Oh.
would think of bugging the kitchen?
Anyways, I'm gonna go. So, Jarkin, buddy, the elders and the infinite wisdom track down the person under the section of the ship. I need you to take those two people, things, Xenos, whatever they are, and take Victor with you. If you need some assistance, just let me know.
Yeah, I heard. Apparently, our quarry's hiding in the near the dark holds of the ship.
Yeah.
Not going to be easy to find down there.
Go check in with the noble lady. I forgot her name.
We're going to need to keep this quiet, though.
Yeah,
If
she
they know
might-
we're coming, they might disappear again.
That is also true. That's why I suggest that if you feel like it's worth your time, if not, I suggest you go track down. Trying to find her name. Bashanti. No, Bashanti. The
Was
mutant.
she the one from the agricultural planet?
Yes.
Okay.
I put her in charge of the mutant population and the downtrodden. Give them some representation at the dining table, so to speak. Check him out. She might have some information to help you narrow it down. And here's a map of the ship. He hands you over a data slip. That may be getting updated. Me and Thorn are going to be working on something.
Joachim will take out his data slate and do a information transfer.
And you're going to see that Leonidas types in a few things, and you see that you're getting a live sync from his data pad. This is the map. Me and Thorn are going to be doing a little something. I won't tell you anything. But if you need our help, just shout us, okay?
Maybe one of these days I should get some iris implants.
I'm more than happy to pay for it myself if need be. Do you want them?
As long as they're subtle.
I can get you some good or best quality ones.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll put the requisition in right now. Do the mission and consider a long overdue reward.
Thanks, boss. I will if I survive this next bout of insanity.
If in doubt,
Yeah.
take some of the regimental guys with you, although I don't suggest it.
Get the feeling the Emperor's watching over us and saying, "Man, those guys are busy."
Did you see him take the cake out of the oven? Cuts a slice, hands over Jarkin and goes, "Yes, that's why I enjoy the little things."
All right. Question: didn't we get some like elite troops?
They're en route. They're going to be a couple of months before the reaches.
Okay, then I'll just take some armsmen. Probably like no more than 4,
They're-
because he doesn't want to make a big scene.
So what needs to be done? I would suggest you quietly lock the ship down in a section, at the very least.
May I make a suggestion, sir?
You're the man at arms. You're my arch militant. Your suggestions are practically law when it comes to security.
Make up a. We should make up an excuse. Say there's some potential security breach coming from the station.
Done.
In this kind of situation, lockdowns are fairly common. I just don't want them to know why we're locking this down.
Just routine maintenance, security issue.
Exactly.
We've got a perfect excuse for Xenos being on board. Makes more of a sense. Anyways, enjoy your little mission. We'll get you those eyes.
Been a while since I've been hunting.
Enjoy it. No.
You see him take his cameline cloak out of a pouch, and put it over his shoulders.
Hey, you forgot your piece of cake.
Save me it. Why I'm like this. So I guess the next thing I need to do is meet Victor, and well, actually, first get 4 armsmen.
Company.
My guys are very well equipped. Plasma and melters.
Only the best.
See, I've been playing long enough that if he's giving us those guys, I'm concerned.
He's sitting there like nervously sweating, like, oh wait, oh no.
Yeah, one plasma, one melter. Oh yeah, you're gonna need this MG guy as well.
All yours.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh,
Take this
man,
type
that's
mirror
gonna
with you
be
as well.
I like the guy with the flamer, the one that's just slightly bigger than everyone else. I'm gonna name him Big Thomas. His name is Big Thomas.
Some people who can't pronounce his name just call him Big Toe.
Yeah, Big Toe, exactly. Can't say Thomas, say Toe.
He's the guy from the Dark Tide trailer with the faulty flashlight. The lanky one.
So, next, where are the two Eldar? Well, actually, I'm gonna see Victor first. Where is Victor hanging out?
I'm just gonna be hanging out, just kind of in the main bridge, sitting, maybe eating a sandwich.
He's currently at the fridge.
Yeah, I just walked into the kitchen, went to the fridge to grab something.
You see chocolate cake on the
Actually,
counter.
this is just an awkward question because I can't remember. Can Electro priests still have some way to see, even with their eyes gone?
They should.
I
Yeah,
mean, you can
it's like
probably
the
use one of
Daredevil
those
way of
servo
seeing,
skulls.
but with
You can use like a.
Okay.
Could you use one of those servo skulls?
Imagine Daredevil way of seeing, except with electricity.
Victor,
Yeah.
we got a mission. I'll tell you on the way, and away where there's less prying eyes and ears.
All right. I'm down to kill something.
I never said that, but good guess.
Hey, you know, with most missions we do, we always end up killing something. That's what I love about working here.
Yeah. So as I'm heading to where the Eldar are, I'll basically like fill you in of the general situation with the Psyker and the dark holds of the ship and us trying to hunt him down.
Oh yeah, I overheard. I was making a sandwich.
To give you an easy thing move. They are not on the ship. However, you would have been provided with a Vox frequency, as Amathe has a personal Vox caster, and a quick way to get to the ship.
I just like the idea that you two were so in depth in conversation you did not realize me making a sandwich right next to you. I was just in the background the whole time, just mayo.
The camera pans out and there's just Victor there with a sandwich.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just like.
Nice, a sandwich.
Salami.
Anyway,
sandwich.
Jockin will get on the Vox and inform. Okay, I need a refresher of your names again. Just
Amathe.
Silriff, hold on, I got this. There you go.
Amath and Sulwraith.
Amathe. I'll write it down.
Oh, you didn't add the E onto it when you wrote it in general.
Did I forget to do that?
Ah,
I
you
didn't even
forgot
change
the
my name in general.
Just change the Discord tag to it.
It's fine.
Jockin will call Almathe and Sulwraith
Okay.
and inform them that this is Archmelt and Jock. Well, inform Master Arms Jock and Garthus of the Laconius dynasty, and he needs to meet with them as soon as possible. An urgent matter has come up.
Amethyst looks towards her sister, goes back to the box. The winds of fate keep us coming together again. We will be on our way in but a few moments. I was conducting some repairs on my fighter craft. We will be there soon. Is the situation revolving what we had discovered?
Yeah,
Just a yes
Most
or a no
likely.
will do well on talk.
he just says most likely.
Indeed, Montauk. I will come ready for a confrontation. Sister, we need to proceed to the monkey ship.
Alright then.
We will be on our way shortly. We will meet you at hangar deck 3C.
That's the kitchen.
Also, I will. We will be there on the hangar deck.
Understood.
After he turns the box off, Jacques will turn to Victor. It kind of makes me nervous how polite they are for Eldar.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't say I'm polite.
I'm not super big on Xenos, but they seem to be mildly okay.
Yeah, that's the unusual thing.
They're like really oddly good to get along with Xenos. It's weird. I've never like most of the time when I see a Xeno, I just want to take out my flamethrower and burn it. But these, I mean, they're better.
the most rogue trader conversation ever.
They're just better.
They're just better, you know. I don't know. Something about them.
I don't understand.
I
So,
just don't
off
get
to
it.
the hangar bay.
They're like, I only just want to pull out a bolt gun and shoot them instead.
Like, yeah, normally I just want to pew, but right now I just want.
You know, something compels me. I don't know what force it is, but something compels me. I like these two. These two. Something about them. I like the cut of their jib.
Yeah, you know, I like the cut.
I hate this place.
Well, I'm gonna go. Well, we're in the hangar anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well just.
Just vent yourself out this bit.
Who's in the hangar? I've lost track of you guys. Who's at the hangar? Where is everyone?
I
Well,
think I was at here.
well, Jockin
Well, I
and
could be in the
Victor
medical
were
bay.
meeting the two Eldar at the hangar along with 4 armsmen.
Yeah, so we can like go do our mission.
I will be pulling in Thorn to my quarters, my actual quarters, based on the small article we did off chat, off screen.
Thorn arrives, of course. Like the beautiful tech priest he is.
Let the group continue their little thing right now.
Yeah.
So, not too much longer later, a rather sleek-looking Eldari fighter craft pulls in, lands, and from the hatch above, the two Eldar, the twins, pop out, look down. Oh, good, you are already here, Alantak. And she just kind of pops out.
Sylvia just slides out of the fighter craft, hands behind her back, very, once more, prim and pompous. She looks unhappy of standing in the ship. As per usual, it's not unexpected. She doesn't
The other
hide
one-
her disdain.
The other one is at least putting on a more friendly smile. She looks like she's more kitted out for battle. So, you summoned us, Elantak? Looks at Jockin. Wolf.
Wolf?
Oh, damn, my thing wasn't working. He says, he says, yes, we are going to hunt a heretical witch. I think you know which one.
Yes, I believe I do. She just looks at her sister.
We're quite familiar. I was the one who discovered them after all.
Jockin just corrects her. You're the one who located him. I identified his presence a long time ago.
Mm.
There's all these blue eyes and shit.
Blue eyes?
Blue eyes. So if you see anyone with blue eyes, just fucking warning you, don't. They're under control of something.
Jockin is just looking at at Victor with his blue eyes.
Oh,
He means glowing blue eyes as a sign of psyker possession.
Yeah, that.
I wasn't going to assume, given how Monkey tends to want to just wantonly slaughter, but good distinction to know. Certainly helps.
It's better than know what's friendly and what's not.
Who are you again?
Throughout this
He's
whole
looking at Victor.
conversation, Jockin keeps starting to interject and to decide, you know what? Fuck it.
Not wrong.
I'm Victor.
I am Amathe. You have no eyes. Why?
I don't know. I guess just because like, I replaced them with metal bits. Who
No,
needs
because they
organic
literally
eyes?
boiled. Because they had so much electric current going through you, they literally boiled out of your skull.
Yeah, they just went. You ever seen those cartoons where the eyes bulge out of their head? Well, I did that, but in real life.
So if you're just staring strangely at this man before just looking slowly over to Jockin and just going, leave
I
him
do
there."
not. Jockin will just make the sign of the equivalent. I do not understand the mysteries of the cult mechanicus.
The Iron Monkey also can vex me to no end. I find them quite disturbing.
Speaking of which, I would have thought that the captain and our and the other along with us for this one.
Yeah,
I hope they're not even. As he starts to walk off, you just hear him go. I hope they're not up to something even stupider than we are.
Debatable.
I always like their stupid decisions. They're always fun.
I don't understand. You typically don't make very informed decisions. Most of the time, you tend to just run gung-ho. Is this a extraordinary occurrence, or is this just a normal day-to-day operation?
You just hear Jock go. First of all, come on. Second of all, I have no idea anymore.
I just joined recently. I'm just kind of learning the flow right now. And I just go and start following him.
Just looks back at her sister. They just share a look.
But what's unusual is he hasn't accompanying you in the mission. That's unusual.
So, while we're heading into the dark parts of the ship,
Thorn died. Continue
Thorn
with the
died.
dark parts of the ship.
okay. I
He's
guess we'll
been
continue.
eaten.
Ah, yeah.
He's just like
Shit.
you just hear a scream as he's just dragged into the darkness. Just
1 second, boys. Just let me double check. I picked it up. Right, I'm just gonna get rid of some HP and pick up tech use. Give me a second.
So, Prometheus, are we just going to transition right to the holds of the ship?
Yes.
Make some rolls, or
Give me a second. So,
all right. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Fucking me.
Okay.
acceptable.
Alrighty then.
I see. Understandable.
Yeah, understandable. Have a nice day. Good point. Good point.
You
Uh,
go through parts of the ship you didn't even know existed. You see many faces, all of whom look at you strangely. With
Well, I wonder
curiosity.
why.
Can't imagine why. We're very likable.
Do I have like a kick me on the back? On my back? Do I have like a little fucking paper saying kick me on my back or something? They're giving me some weird looks, man. Is there something in my teeth?
When the heavily armed murder machine looks the most normal.
Yes,
Hey,
of all,
I'm a heavily armed murder machine too.
of all the Alantak on this vessel, you are the most normal.
Yeah, no, that's probably true.
No, you are
He just
simply
wait. He
disturbing.
just stops all of a sudden. Wait, what do you mean the entire vessel?
Oh, out of most monkey I've ever seen, you are by far the most normal. You don't possess much in the
Huh.
way of metal, which is still frankly disturbing, that you so readily replace your flesh with metal.
That
You want to know my reasoning
happens
for
when
doing
that
it?
usually happens when we lose it in combat. I've just been lucky so far.
There was these metal beings. They took my entire planet. So now I just wear metal on me so I can, when I find them, give them a little taste of revenge.
As it pans over to Leonidas, getting some some mechanical ice for Jarkin.
Just
You're just going to fucking
Anticipating you
Space-
losing your eyes.
you just
you're just
look
going to fucking
at,
Space Target to get the
yeah,
Yeah,
look at the
cybernetic
electro
parts.
priest
Space.
like you are, as if you have spoken something that she knows about but isn't saying a thing.
It's just like that. Yeah, I haven't replaced anything. I've just gotten lucky so far.
Okay.
Mm,
So,
looking around here.
Oh, just wait till I get a lost stock augmentation.
So where are we proceeding to exactly?
this is
I don't really know fully where we're going myself, but we're finding someone down here.
This is an area of the ship, that supposedly leads to where the trespasser must be hiding. However, no one has successfully opened this door here, this grate. And there is this weird machine in the middle of the room that has been laying dormant for however long the ship has been in Leonidas' possession.
Question.
Yes?
Would you say if I made like a sufficient strength check, I could just open the door?
No.
Oh.
Dude, this is like a bulkhead.
Just imagine him go up, fucking trying to open it. Yeah, that's not happening.
Alright, I tried, guys. Let's go home.
Yeah, alright, let's go home. I couldn't do it. Let's go. Bye.
Look, I don't want to use up. I don't want to use up all my melta gas. Okay.
I have a tech. I have tech use points that I can use and try and maybe work with that machine.
Let's first try. So do I. Let's first try to identify what the machine is and what it does.
Yeah, I
Also,
agree.
Another idea, sister. Would you be able to see if our quarry is beyond the bulkhead?
I suppose. She'll
Please.
kind of take a couple steps towards the gate, kind of just staring at it for a few moments, as I would like to do a sign of science test to see if there's anything psychically strange behind this bulkhead.
Roll for some science.
I love science. Hold on.
Science.
Mother... Fate point.
Senescence.
21.
That's
That's about 5-6 degrees of success.
That's better, but way better than 90.
Degrees of success.
Oh, like 5-6, something abnormally high.
Okay.
I believe it's 5.
I'm gonna...
You are confident that there is indeed a psyker beyond those doors, and you can tell they are not that far away either.
Gotcha. So Phil, just take a step back afterwards, and almost like she's hovering through along the floor, she just walks back to the others and say, "Your quarry is behind there." From what I could assume, from what I could see.
You can still sense the vileness
it's a
of
trap.
this psychic creature in your mind. You
Oh,
almost regret perceiving them. That.
Alright.
say that again, Terminus?
You almost regret perceiving whatever the psychic creature is. It has left a vile image in your mind.
What may this image be?
Furless skin covered in grease, dirt, and tails. A lot of tails.
Oh, it's a rat king.
Everyone could just see a small, almost tiny grimace on Silver's face as she walks back over and says what she says. And eventually she takes just a deep breath before going, "Whatever is behind there does not seem pleasant." Kind of furrows her eyebrows for a moment. One, you might call it, I suppose, a mutant. That is the closest I could paint the image for you.
Damn.
Powerful and dangerous.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Can I use a skill check for techies to see what this big machine in the center of the room is?
Yes, you have a minus 40 to your roll.
Fuck!
that-
Oh my god!
Is that tech use or
Jeez.
common lore tech?
I think it'd
Tech
probably
use.
I think it'd be forbidden lore archaeotech, considering.
Yeah, so... I know Forbidden Lore Archaeotech with a plus 10.
Yeah, the plus 10 just means it ups
It's
your
not
power rate.
archaeotech though.
So,
What
Okay.
what would it be?
Yeah,
To
so
figure
what
out
would it be?
is.
Tech use.
I mean, techies would just be operating it, wouldn't it?
Yes.
to actually know what it is, though. They want to know what it is.
What it is.
Yeah, they don't want to
So,
try and
like-
operate.
Yeah, I'm not.
Figure out what it is.
Why operate if you don't know what it is? I mean, I'll operate it if I don't know what it is. If this doesn't work, I'm still gonna try. But
Okay, I guess we could try rolling for it.
would it be under Archaeotechs or is it still gonna be tech use?
Let me see if there's a lore. It would be a common lore tech, but it would be a very hard roll anyway.
Okay, so it's just
What modifier?
-4.
Yeah.
You guys got this. I believe in you.
I will need to.
This is what I can.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a nice number, but...
No.
69. Wow, I actually
Oh,
rolled
you
pretty
rolled a-
good there. Yeah, but
6.
yeah, so I got 46, but I don't think I quite would have made that considering it's under intelligence, which would be 31 for me.
Why are
So-
you adding to the roll?
Because that's the 40. You add the 40 to that because like minus
No.
40 is like plus 40 in the roll because it adds to the percentage.
What? I don't...
We have minus
No.
40 in disadvantage.
Like,
Oh.
Victor, your best bets, because you seem to confusing them, is you rolled a 6, so you rolled a 46. They rolled a 46 in total, because they had
Yeah.
a minus 40 to the roll. But
Yeah.
you still rolled... Oh wait, that doesn't work out like that. It just changes your target rating down.
Yeah.
What's your intelligence?
Oh, well, my intelligence is 31.
Yeah, no,
I
you
think I
failed.
was.
You failed. No, you don't do a plus 40 to the roll. You don't do that.
Oh, if I had that without the plus 40, it would just be 6 then.
Yeah.
No,
You rolled a 6, but your target rating was minus
31.
you couldn't.
Oh,
pass
Saying it was a very
yeah.
difficult test, so you weren't able to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with a 6, because your intelligence is a 31.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
your,
and
your
then
target rating
minus
was a
40.
minus 14 or something. Like
Yeah, and that wasn't gonna happen. Okay, noted. Thank you. Sorry about the
Well-
confusion.
Well, I guess we could try rolling to try to get it working
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
without
good for
knowing
that.
what it does.
Silriff is staying very far away from them and from the bulkhead. She doesn't. If it does open the door, she doesn't want to get blasted or something.
What's the modifier for the machine itself?
-2.
Yeah.
Like operating it?
Minus 20?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Jesus Christ, guys!
yeah, Jesus, indeed.
You like
Work is
opening the unknown? That's for fucking sure.
Yeah.
All the
Anyway,
way
I
back
rolled
here.
a 3 minus 20 on intelligence. I made it with, I believe, it would be 1 degree of success.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna roll a little bit. I'm gonna stop talking before I make it like go away, but
Loud mechanical noises fill the room. The machine starts shaking, and you can hear rhythmic, metallic bangs coming from back here. Nothing seems to have changed other than the continuous sound.
okay.
Question.
Well, they know we're
I
coming.
yeah, they know we're here now. I don't know what we just did. We did something though.
Question for you, Para.
Yes.
Up here, I don't know how to ping. How do you ping?
With the tab button.
Tab. Up here, is this an actual pathway up here?
Yes, but you can consider that it leads to a closed wall. This is a closed room.
Okay. 'Cause I was going to ask if I could try and take a position up here in case something decides it wants to come out of here and hide.
You could, yes.
Okay.
Maybe there's a lever somewhere we have to pull.
I have a question. Would that explosion register on the ship?
And
It's a big
yes.
fucking ship. Oh
Alright.
shit.
I'm immediately gonna contact. Do I know
Oh,
where it's? Would it tell me where it's come from?
Yeah, you can. You have the pinpoint, the specific space. You have the exact place in the
Oh.
ship where this happened.
And because I know what section they're in, I would say, yeah, no, that's them. So I'm immediately you're just gonna hear a buzz sound over to your box jargon,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna say, what the fuck are you done?
Oh.
Not me. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. And our quarry is expecting us.
Well, fuck. Adapton seems to be busy right now. I'm gonna come down there. Just wait. Just wait.
I'd like to.
You're gonna blow up my ship otherwise. Just wait.
Well, it
mind if
wasn't. It was just metal clanging from the machine. Nothing exploded.
Okay.
No, he's not talking to you. It's just like, yeah,
We'll
just
be
wait.
around.
No, I know. I was just mentioning that it was. I didn't. I wasn't saying that in character. I was just mentioning that
Yeah.
there wasn't any explosion. It was just banging.
Yeah, it was just him figure of speech.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as fuck.
But I'm gonna walk. And it says, show me the thing you messed around with.
The little thing right there in the center of the room. I fixed it, and now it makes noise.
I don't think you fixed it. I think you just, if you don't know what it does. What is this machine?
You have to pass a -40 common law tech test to know.
That's cool.
Eric,
That's
may I
that's
make
why
a,
we don't know.
May I make a concealment test? Since I'm up here, I'm just gonna be stealthing and being hiding just in case that.
Still
whatever
riffs
comes
doing the
in
same
door.
You
thing.
consider yourselves hidden from whatever might come from this door or the door you came from.
All right, I will make a
So
roll.
I have an 80 on this. So it's a target 40.
You know what? I'll actually spend a fate point on that because that is just pure garbo.
Oh, he said we were
So that's a
already
5?
hidden.
Oh, you just
Yeah, that's a
thought,
5.
yeah, you.
What the fuck have they touched? For 3.5 degrees of success.
Okay. This is a huge ass generator that has started working again. And it seems to be powering whatever is beyond this area. Which, beyond this area in your charts, there should be nothing.
And I'm like, Thorn, pull back the men from there. Come here for a second. No, not Thorn. I mean Jarkin. Says Jarkin, come here for a second. I pull out the ship schematics and hand it to him. I'm like, on my end, and I'm gonna go. Just show him. I'm not saying anything. It's like, hey, there's nothing supposed to be there.
Joachim will just shrug like, come on, what were you expecting?
No, it was him just saying that you guys have. That's his way of saying that you would understand his things by now. Is like, hey, this is part of the other ship.
Oh, I know, and Joachim's basically just going, yeah, I guess as much.
Yeah. So what he's going to do now is, I can assume that generator just powered on that section of the ship,
Yeah.
and so I'm going to just look at the bulkhead. Do I see any switches or anything?
Roll perception.
All right, none of us did that. We just immediately fucked with the chili.
Yeah, he's like, bro.
None of us even looked for another odd one. We saw, big thing in the middle of the room. Let's fix it.
Doors are a menace in Warhammer 2, it seems, not only D&D.
Low awareness. Target 60.
Taking a good look around, you see that this room is very similar to the rest of the ship.
Zero
Nothing
almost.
really stands out.
Target. Nope.
Damn, bro.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not right.
How'd you roll the
Eventually.
same one twice in a row?
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna to test something here.
I think that you just rolled the same thing twice, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just double checking because
It's-
I may have just you
Yeah,
know.
we just rolled it twice.
I think it just happens sometimes, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it happened. Double 66.
yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
And then the 68. Well, I guess.
So,
I can-
Eventually, Amafe will come down from the rafters, just sort of float back down again, and look over where they're looking. Having trouble, Alontak? And looks
Trying to
around.
find the switch.
Yeah, she's gonna look. May I make an awareness check?
perception, yes. Awareness is a reactive perception.
Oh, I thought awareness was perception.
No.
As in, you're looking for reacting. Okay. Or would it be a search test?
If you wanna use a search check, you could, yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's search test. Search test is +10.
That's a better search.
Cool.
I would have passed that if I was told.
Oh
to
my
search.
god, that is a staggering amount of degrees of success. That is... I want to say 8 degrees?
Okay, well, you notice there is a
Jesus.
control panel here.
Looks. Oh, I believe the access panel you're looking for is over, over here.
Wait here. I'm just gonna go up there.
Oh, before you do that, before you flip that switch, is gonna walk back over to where she was and just float her happy ass back up here.
I'm gonna stay kind of behind the generator with the generator as cover. Like,
Yeah. I'm just
I'm
gonna
get back into concealment.
take the MIU in my suit, plug myself in, and talk to the computer to see what's doing tech priesty things, and just figure out if this computer is part of the ship, part of the other ship, before I start flipping switches.
Well, this is clearly part of the normal ship. You recognize the machine spirit, it recognizes you. You can freely open or close the door as you wish. As the master of this ship.
Okay.
There is no information about what lies beyond. There is often a corresponding panel on the other side of each door. However, this specific one doesn't seem to have one corresponding on the other side.
While I'm here, I'm going to ask the machine spirit a little question. Is it aware of the other one?
Make a attack use with +20.
Ooh. With the 100. Target. Oops. Just double checking that. 6 70, 80. Okay. 80. Boom. 52. Pass. So 5, 6, 7. So 2 degrees, 2.8 degrees.
The ship itself doesn't recognize a second entity of any sort. However, it does recognize that it has part of its... that it has parts that are missing, that have been forcefully taken away, as if someone ripped off an augmentic limb from a person.
Does it tell me when this happened?
There have been many occasions of pieces being separated, as there have been many cases of pieces coming back together in the same or at a different place. Imagine a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. Fucking hate Rubik's Cubes.
Oh, they're so annoying.
Heretic.
I'm just
Heretical
gonna-
object.
I'm just going to say to the Hot Gates, thank you. Please keep a watchful eye over us. And I'm just going to tell the men to take cover. And I'm just going to flip the switch when they've said they're behind cover.
The men are in cover. They are locked and loaded.
Jarkin, are you ready, kid?
The door
Are you ready,
His,
Jarkin?
his not even moving. He's just aiming.
The door
Well,
opens.
Almost everybody in that room has their eyes locked on that door. Anything in there, if something just pops out, it's just getting filled full of holes.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take my time, walk down, and just, casually just signaling to Jarkin and the boys is like, don't follow me unless I get shot at. Don't follow me. Don't
Go back, go back, go back!
Oh, you don't
oh.
have a fog of war revealer.
No. And I'm actively got my auger scanner going.
Okay, let me increase the range then.
And I'm just going to politely say over the box comms as I'm walking down, slightly nervous, saying, "Hey, Jarkin, don't worry, got your best quality eyes." And he's just going to be saying, "One of me, one of me."
May I attempt to kind of sneak into the room that the
I'm
recruiter
gonna
is
start
currently heading in?
following behind him and motion for other people to come because it's like,
Same here. I'm gonna follow.
yeah, it's,
Silent move, Eldar.
Okay.
can I make a silent move?
Yes,
Should I make one too?
if you want to be stealthy. Man,
Do I see any terminals around here as I'm walking
That
past?
is 4 degrees of success. For people who are watching, she is not even touching the ground.
Sylvia is just staying back. She doesn't.
Yeah, she's looking. Also keeping an eye out for vantage points where I could get higher.
Yeah,
and
no,
get
I did not.
my-
I was not as quiet.
clunk.
Hearing the tech priest walk behind me, the electro priest, I'm just gonna say over the box to say, just run up next to me, pal. Just run up to me. To the electro priest, because he's the only one not being silent by the. I'm in Jarkin. Oh no, him. Just Victor is the only one not being silent. So
Yeah, I'm just like just tripping on my own feet and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
actually,
oh, shit.
Just follow me.
Leonidas, make an awareness test.
Any bonuses or
No.
okay. 1 slash R1D100 target. That's 28. Target 62. So 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4 degrees. 3.2. 3.2.
How the fuck? Oh, stupid cat.
You realize that this section here has a degree of movement. It can move. It's a mobile part.
Wait, like an elevator or something?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh.
I'm
It
just going-
looks somewhat like the cylinders the rest of the ship has.
Older, newer.
More worn down, never cleaned up before. It just looks withered down, not necessarily older or newer.
Noticing that, do I see any what do you call it? Cogitators or computers around? Switches.
No, you only see this pipe. And there is a breeze coming from it.
Fucking breeze in this void ship.
Oh, bro, air conditioning. Finally, I've been looking for it all over the ship. I finally found where the air conditioning is.
I look at it and I have dark vision, so I'll be able to see inside the pipe. If I can see inside the pipe.
You can definitely tell that a space marine could fit through.
God damn.
I'm just looking at this. I'm just going to be saying over to jargon and military. Secret tongue military is like, this is a trap. This dirt. Is this a trap? This is a trap.
Hey, Thorn.
Hey, don't.
Nice to see you back.
Sorry, I died. It like took a while to fix it up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to say it's a trap in it.
What happened?
As it looks like we're going after the Psyker in the depths of the ship, and it also looks like it's leading us into a part of the ship that's not on any records or something. We might have found both things right now.
Yeah, I have
lovely.
I have a quick request here, because what could happen could kind of change a lot of things. Mind, before I came down here, would it have been possible for me to do a quick talk with Vaughn's character while he's doing his thing?
Yes, you could have
Yeah.
a chat beforehand with Thor's character.
Yeah.
While they're doing that, can I do a science test, see if I can still detect the Psyker's presence?
You detect the Psyker's presence.
And one other question is: up here a viable spot to perch?
No.
Do we see where the rest of that generator led to in here?
What did you say, Para?
It's not a. This is not a viable spot. This is the roof of the room.
Oh.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to physically go up there.
I will be right
What
back.
is there like a?
I have a phone
Is
call.
there
I'll
like
be
a
right back.
pipe? Oh, sorry.
No,
Or
no,
like
continue.
a wire that leads from the generator into here? Do we know where that leads to? Can I see that at all?
As an electro priest, you can feel the wires going beneath your feet.
Uh,
I
And
rolled.
even up to this mechanism here that looks like it rotates in some way, and with it the whole room could possibly rotate.
hey guys, I want to mess with this machine.
All
That'd actually probably be a good idea because you're the one who has the skills to actually find out what's going on with it.
While this is happening, I rolled 7 degrees of success on the science test.
Okay, so can I go up and examine this machine and see if I can like get it to do something? And do I have any modifiers or anything I need to know about?
Alright, I'm back.
Minus 20.
Minus
They'll be right back again because I just turned off my light.
I don't believe I would have made it because my normal intelligence is 31, and yeah,
Getting back. Sorry about that.
you're good. Yeah, no, I 100% failed that.
Okay,
Harold?
yeah, you are unable to work with the machine that seems to rotate the whole room.
Try again. For like, I don't know, extra damage happening to you or whatever.
I mean, I could try again, but I don't know.
Before you try that again, I
Okay.
rolled 7 degrees of success on my sign of science, para.
Yeah, the psyker is here.
Silrith will just casually walk forward, and everyone could just see her gaze slowly turning and staring straight to this wall. And then she looks back to the pipe and the rogue trader going, "Your quarry is behind this wall." And she just lifts a single finger up towards it before once more backing out of the room.
He looks at you and goes, copy that. But kind of need backtrack here because I'd step away there for a second. I will have that quick conversation with
So, I was asking about the generator, and we found this machine that it connects to that, if it rotates, could possibly rotate the room. Meaning that would be our way to getting it. I just haven't made the machine checks.
Okay.
That's just the catch-up from what happened.
Can I make a suggestion real quick?
Yeah.
Send your servo skull in the pipe. Ahead of us.
I was about to say that. But at the same time, it may just rotate the room around, so we may have to say, need to get Tech Adept in here.
I know, but I want to see if there's a passage around, and that's something different, or if we have to rotate the room or not.
Now send your Silver Skull down there. Don't worry, I'll find you a new Silver Skull.
Ah,
Let's see it.
it leads
So that-
around.
Okay, like call him back. Call him back.
Meanwhile, Thorn's just fucking around in the medical room, just
No,
unknowingly.
you wouldn't have been doing that. You would have been doing something else, and I was about to say, could we backtrack to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Thorn, you would have been summoned to to his personal quarters, place where he sleeps.
I've never
Yeah.
been in here before.
No one has. No
Nice
one
bed.
has.
Not even Leonidas.
No, Leonidas has, but no one other than Leonidas has. Which is out of the norm. And
Captain, I do not perform sexual favors.
With humans.
Do not fist the android.
I have no interest in having sexual acts with you because you gross me out in many forms. Thorn.
Good.
But that's not what I'm going to talk to you about. Come with me. You pass
Yes, my
his
lord.
bed, his oversized bathroom and toilet with a gold-plated toilet. With gold toilet roll. And into
That's
his,
gold.
into his personal office. He's like, I need you to do something for me.
Yes, me lord.
But what I'm about to ask you to do might get you killed 50-50 if you fuck up.
Nothing that I haven't done before then. Nothing that's different. Nothing is different then.
No. These files in this ship, the logs of this ship, I need you to crack them for me. But I also need you to take control of this machine that the Admiral's given us. And if you fuck up, we're all dead.
What machine? Hold on, I'm out of the loop on this.
It's in the yeah, because he hasn't told you yet. Says this will map out the entire ship and give us its insides, if you know what I mean.
Like an X-ray before a ship.
Yes,
Alrighty.
but you have to crack open the files first.
Yes, me lord.
But before you do that, you're going to make an oath before me, the Omnissiah, the Emperor of Mankind, whoever. You do not tell anyone unless I specifically bring a person in.
I will die before I spill my secrets, my lord.
To the point where I'm seriously debating putting certain implant into your head.
That will not be required. Like, I cannot tell any secret I do not wish to speak of. Besides, I told you a lot of secrets, and I don't see you spreading them around.
I don't, because your secrets are not useful for me to use.
Don't worry, I won't say it word. I swear upon the Omnissiah, the Emperor, the Golden Throne, and all of Mars that I will not speak of anything I see
I'll
or
call
hear.
you in a couple of hours. Call me in a couple of hours when it's cracked.
Alrighty. You see him like crack his knuckles and stuff, and just like crack everything.
You would probably see like 6 servitors and like Jimmy with the plasma gun just aiming at you.
Hey, Jimmy, we've been friends for a while. What the heck, Jimmy?
He told me not to He told me not to let you out of this area, unless
Fair enough.
specifically requested.
Fair enough, Jimmy. All right, if I go insane, Jimmy. Wait, hold on. No, that's not right. If you see me with blue eyes, Jimmy, beat me half to death.
That's what the melter gun's for.
Oh.
He said, but he
Anyway,
said half to death.
That's what the melter gun's for.
Fair
Yeah,
point.
that should get me down, considering I have regeneration. Anyway, what I roll to crack into those beautiful files?
Huh? What files?
The files on the ship that you said, like, no. Very, you know, the files on the logs that were encrypted.
Oh, yeah. That is a -60 tech use.
Minus 60 tech use.
Well, because I haven't left the area yet, then you would have got an order from me and an assist.
All right, so minus 50 instead.
50.
That's much
Let's hope
better.
I roll. Let's hope I roll well. I'm gonna re-roll that. Holy fuck! I'm so.
His final word.
No,
Let's
you
hope I
have a-
roll well.
You don't have a minus
Explodes.
50, you have like a -10 to the roll. Because you have like a plus 30, plus 40 bonus.
I'm still gonna re-roll that.
Yeah, you
Okay,
still
that's-
technically.
Okay, technically, I just barely, by
Yeah.
like
Barely pass. or
one
barely-
degree of by 1 degree of success, I succeed on the roll.
Okay.
Jiminy crickets.
You see catalogs of space marines and their gear.
Holy fuck!
Ooh, this one's kind of hot.
You
Leonidas?
don't necessarily recognize the details that you see, though you do have access to them. You can extract them.
I shall extract them and send them to Leonidas.
Roll a willpower
To say,
test.
send,
I wouldn't
Minus
retract.
30.
I wouldn't retract them right now.
He said he
I would
did.
just leave them there.
He
But
said
you do you.
he did.
oh no. Ah! My character wouldn't know any better. He genuinely wouldn't.
All I told you to do was crack the files.
Well, I have a willpower of 52, so that's 5 degrees of failure.
Damn, bro.
Hey, it's pretty good will. I'm gonna re-roll that actually. You know what?
You should. You should.
Roy's sweating.
Don't roll higher.
Like, he gave you a really simple order.
Oh, he rolled higher. I knew it.
He gave you a really simple
Make
order,
that-
like crack the files. Nothing about taking them out.
Make that
I
7 degrees of failure.
That's okay. I'll take the lower.
No, you can't.
You can.
No, you can't.
Okay.
If you take the zero, you have to take the second result.
All
Um,
right. I'm gonna have to roll insanity. I'm just gonna roll insanity already. Kill me. Do it, GM.
points of insanity.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Motherfucker just looked at Cthulhu and said, "Oh, oh boy."
So how many points in total is that?
51 points.
Yeah, that seems a bit much even for me. So,
Good luck with that one, brother.
This is why you don't push buttons. This is why you don't touch data.
I am disturbed.
I'm gonna be honest. That just seems like really way too high.
That's
It's fine.
It's 2 10s,
Look at the
2
bright side.
7s, an 8, a 4, and a 5. He just rolled really unluckily.
Yeah. But look at the bright side. You're now immune to like fear 2, fear 3 now.
I guess. What happens to me, GM? I have 58 insanity.
You probably got traumas galore, buddy. Fucking.
Do I at least learn anything new as I extract it?
You roll 5. You need to roll 5 trauma tests.
So what do I roll for that? I've never rolled that before again.
I think it's
You are.
willpower.
Willpower?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Insanity. There it is.
Oh wow! I finally made it. So that's
You
one.
need to roll like. So I
You
think you
need
passed that
4
one.
more.
Yeah.
4 more.
Then they are plus 10. By default.
Okay, that's oh my god, that's right on my fucking insanity. I only have a 52 willpower, and I rolled. Okay, so that's 2. That's 2 I've succeeded.
Alright, 3 more.
3 more. Okay, that's I get a plus 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
No,
that's
no.
another pass. He
That's
said
another
plus
pass.
10.
So that's just barely.
Yeah. It's like you're getting closer and closer each.
Oh my gosh!
Ooh.
Okay.
If you fail one, it's
what-
gonna be crap one.
Yeah, but it's just short. But it's just short term. The other thing is you're gonna get a minor mental disorder.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Ooh.
Wow.
That was close, brother.
Oh.
Guy's just sitting there having a hemorrhage right now.
He's just.
Bro, to
He's
get
just
in.
like.
So yeah, you get a minor disorder. Yeah, minor disorder.
Delusion, flashbacks, dead comrades, visions of voices, self-mortification, kleptomania, horrific nightmares.
I think we gotta put him
righteousness,
down.
or memory.
We gotta
fear-
put him down.
I
Bring
doubt
him out
fear of
back.
insect.
Okay, so what do I get, GM?
Flesh is weak. No, he's a tech priest.
That's not a fear, that's a benefit.
Some can be benefits, some can be just disaster.
I'm already half a machine. You get to decide, GM. What do I get?
Yes, you get.
And if you wouldn't mind if you wouldn't mind copy pasting it in the chat.
But tell me, Thorn, what did Leonidas say to you?
He said crack the thing, but
Did
he
he
saw
say-
space. He saw Space Marines, so
Yeah.
he's like, "Ooh, the captain will love this." Accidentally.
I'm gonna write it in the hints.
Thank you.
But where does it say, I'm going to extract this information? Did he not say, just crack it?
Well, at least, hey, we had to do this sooner or later. It's better to be sooner than later.
Or it happens again later because of what happened sooner.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but he said, crack it. Nothing about reading it or extracting it. Just crack it.
He saw Pandora's box, he ripped that shit open and went, "Ooh, a box!"
Yeah, but it's like, and you wonder why Jarkin and Leonidas just was like believe they need to put you on a dog leash.
Well, okay. Here's a okay. It's not that bad. Now his actual insanity approaches the way he's been playing it. So
Yeah. So yeah. But you're immune to like fear too now.
Oh, you know, it's, I never tell you the definition.
Yeah. So yeah, you write that down in your notes. Like you're immune to fear too.
Self-mortification. Okay.
Can I try
lovely.
again on the machine?
It's a
Wait,
good thing.
Rhino.
1 minute.
Oh, yeah.
Doing this thing.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay, that's not too bad considering I have regeneration.
since he has to get something for actually extracting all that. What does he actually get?
Self-mortification.
You have
No, he
I mean,
means
what
the
does he get
information.
with the actual information that he?
Oh yeah, what did I learn? So what did I learn?
now you have the information available for viewing whenever you want, rather than getting it from this cogitator again, and you are now able to go through it without anything else happening to you. So
Okay, but what's the information? What do I learn?
The Space Marine shit.
it's Space Marine shit, yeah.
Leonidas will be the one that will have to look at it, see what chapter it is and stuff.
So, did this ship used to belong to the Adeptus Astartes?
We're in Gilliman's flagship, that's all.
Can't
Don't worry
answer
about
that.
it.
You can't answer that, but I've got an inkling. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You just like hear screaming over the comms. Oh!
What the fuck did you do?
Is that the good screaming or the bad screaming? I can't tell with him.
Fuck knows. I imagine this is happening as he's walking down to these.
Well, I may have accidentally extracted the information because I saw Space Marines and I thought you should immediately know.
Quiet, don't stop talking about this over comms. Shut the fuck up, or I'll cut off your tongue and blow off your skull.
It's a private channel.
It's a
Or even then, you'll get that over. You just
I
hear that.
speak in binary chant.
Now, even then, he would say no.
Okay. Actually, I use secret tongue tech.
I don't have secret tongue tech, no.
Uh,
But even then, he will tell you, no, do not talk about this over.
Okay, sweet. Now it's time for me to use the machine. Fuck it, we don't stop. We don't stop when I go insane once.
I can just see him coming down when he finally joins us down here. He's just going to be like jagged hair. He's twitching and stuff.
We think he's on crack.
Yeah.
might be.
Robo crack.
Anyways, let's continue.
he seems to be
yeah.
taking this disturbingly well, all things considered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again to mess with that machine again. Is that okay?
Wait, don't mess with it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that weird X-ray for the entire ship thing. So what do I roll? For
Oh
that?
wait, no. He used his Robo Skull.
Wait. Wait.
Yeah. What do I roll for that, GM?
You wanna do what again? Sorry.
That machine that was given to down to scan the entire ship or whatever. By the Leo, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, people sell particular in the workings of the. If anything goes, yeah, it's you can use the station's machinery to take a good look at the ship's inner workings.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that because my boss told me to.
Okay.
What do I roll for that?
It's a tech use plus 10 test.
Okay. Oh wow! Yeah, I definitely succeed by
Landslide.
it's plus 10. Then I succeed by 10 successes or 9.
Okay. So using the station's equipment, you are able to get a picture of the whole ship, even the rooms that are not recorded in the existing charts. And
I'm gonna-
you can tell that there is intricate machinery enabling parts of it to move around throughout the whole ship.
Sweet. I'm going to extract this data as well and bring it over to the rogue trader.
That you can talk about that though. That's fine.
Sir, I figured out how the ship works now.
No, you haven't
After all
figured
this-
out how the ship works.
I found here's the thingy, rogue trader, and also here's the other not so secret thingy. I don't recommend you look into it.
My head doesn't feel good.
Here's,
I
I
feel
take
the
the map.
same-
I take the map and just update everybody's map in the data slates. It's like, yep, there you go, everybody.
There we go.
Make a literacy test. Because this is the map of how the ship can change, not how it is and how it can change. It's gonna take a while to write everything down.
So slash R1D100.
Uh,
That's a 6.
Oh,
I think
wow.
I passed that, GM. If that's 7, yeah, if that's 6 degrees.
You have successfully jotted down roughly how the ship works.
Bro just beats
Yeah.
it in his head.
I can't believe I succeeded on all of those insanity rolls, just barely.
Anyways, now we're back up to where we originally were.
Jockin will awkwardly try to inform Amethay and Silrith that this doesn't happen all the time.
Just most of it.
Oh,
60% of the time it doesn't happen.
looks like it happens for people to me.
I'm gonna. Should I head down to where the rest of everyone else is?
Yeah, you would have been told to come down here after that.
And then I.
Yeah, anyway.
You just like notice he's a little fucking twitchy and he's like looking for some whip-like implement, just like searching around.
There's cables.
I'm
Actually,
a Super 5
Jim,
cable.
Jim,
can we
I've got-
say? Oh, go ahead.
Got a question, GM.
Yeah.
Would I have been aware that he extracted data before he told me about it from
No.
a?
Oh, he would have. He
Yeah.
would have. He would have totally fucking told you because this guy is.
Yeah,
Okay,
only if he told you.
Oh, if that's the case, then would I look
My
at him
lord?
knowing that he's now more twitchy? Like, you know, like the stereotypical insane person, the way you describe it, just by looking at him.
Is Thorn hiding that he's more twitchy than usual?
I have the sudden urge to whip myself.
You can tell that he's more twitchy than usual.
I'm just
He
gonna
says that
look
like-
up- I'm just gonna walk right up to him and like whisper into his ear. I said, crack the data. I will deal with you later. Let's finish this job.
Oh, he told you that he extracted the data.
Yeah, no, he said he just told you to crack. He's just telling you. He's like, I told you to crack it.
I
That is it.
know. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
My brain
Anyway,
hurts.
I'm just gonna say, Does this pipe lead directly to where we want to go?
Seems like it. That's through what the server skull reported. It seems to lead to the room where the psychic creature person is.
Thing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get its DNA.
I'm going to say to the electro priestess, don't touch the lever. We're just going to go straight through.
I can't wait to chop its flesh off its bones.
Yeah. So let's get going, guys. Let's get going. I'm just going to continue
The
walking.
Eldar are bringing up the rear.
You know, can I say because I
Murder.
Oh, finally, something I'm good at.
I know, right?
I'm just going to casually be in front of the guys, have my electro priest follow me behind.
I can't believe I succeeded on all those rolls.
Probably have Thorn follow me behind as well. Where's my character? I'm gonna. Okay, there it is.
Oh, come on.
Actually, hold on. I have the machine trait. Wouldn't that mean I kind of succeed on the insanity roll?
No, it's not
No.
insanity. It's just mental psychic powers. That's a.
Oh,
That's
by the way,
insanity.
I was trying to find that. I can't find it in the rulebook for some reason.
I'll copy and paste it over to you later.
That I would
No.
appreciate.
Well, if we're seeing lights and shit, the helmet's coming on, and I'm locking in the void seals.
Yeah.
Huh,
Still Riff
It's like
is doing
it's
the
like
same
fireflies.
Ugh.
You see a sword gaunt, human-like creature on top of this pillar here.
He's on top of an obelisk.
Of course, it's a fucking obelisk.
I'm just gonna, casually walk over to him, pull out my power sword and go, "What the fuck are you doing with my ship? And why the fuck are you on my ship?"
I thought you were gonna go for a Shrek and just go, "What are you doing in my swamp?"
No.
Can you imagine fucking Thrall's
So
laser sword?
I have my power. I've got my power sword in one hand and my Archaeotech pistol in the other.
There you
I've straight
go.
up. I pulled out my power axe.
I have my chainsword in one hand and my laser pistol in the other.
I promise if you surrender, we will not torture you that much.
He's a
Too
heretic.
hard.
Oh god.
He sees you approaching, and next you can see there's human remains there. There's more cogitators and control panels behind him.
Oh, it wasn't the ship that was eating
Quiet.
people. It was
Fish.
There is
Sorry.
other rotating parts in here. Just like here, more generators. And the creature screams, "Die rot!"
I'm just gonna open fire on him.
Okay.
I have no idea what Dyrot means, but I assume it's a racial slur.
How dare you? That's not your
Can we
word.
focus?
Brother siblings! And out
Yeah,
of
guys, let's keep on
every
track here.
hole in the room, there is rats coming.
Oh my gosh, no,
Oh,
it's fucking
Skaven.
Skaven.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
There's so many.
Leonidas, you can make your ballistic test.
I'm aiming directly for the psyker.
Oh. There we go.
Slash R.
Nope. God damn it.
1D100.
Right. There we
Are
go.
these conventional mutants,
Boy.
GM, or are these actual Skaven?
Consider them conventional mutants.
Okay.
Well, I think we found what was eating people on the
Quiet.
ship, guys.
Target 50. Target should be.
Still doesn't explain the one cybernetic woman.
Try to do some math here. Oh no.
Let me let you know what the.
Can we take him in alive, Lord? I've always wanted a pet.
Let's use inches.
Inches. So. Yeah, that's easily within short range. So. 65. Oh. I'm fate point reloading that because fuck that shit. Slash R1D 100.
Some Vermintide music in the background, please.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's a fail. I miss him.
Okay. He quickly jumps off and gets lost in the crowd.
Should have brought an MG with me. Fuck.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
1d10 plus agility.
Yes.
10 plus.
Yay! I finally rolled high. I got 13 as
Oh.
my result. How
I got a
funny.
you got a 10.
I got an 8.
That's incredibly funny considering we're fighting against essentially
forgot what-
Skaven.
I forgot what rapid reaction did. Hang on. I gotta remember what it does.
Rat mutants.
That's for like being surprised and stuff.
Yeah.
Master Splinter.
I
No.
will say you're surprised.
Also, everyone, as long as if you stay within line of sight of me, you're immune to fear.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Oh
pretty
wait, no, I'm sorry.
immune
It's
to-
lightning reflexes.
I mean,
pretty
I'm
sure I-
already.
So as long as if you stay within line of sight of me, you're immune to fear.
I don't think
Fair.
I can get any more insane today.
I mean, I'm already jaded and all this shit. I'm immune to a lot of different shit with fear.
I don't think
I
being
should probably-
insane gives you immunity to fear.
Yeah, it does. It's double the amount of fear. So you're immune to fear, double the amount of the fear your insanity. So if you've got fear 1, you're not immune. If you've got fear 2, if you've got insanity 2, you're immune to fear 1. You need insanity 40 to be immune to 2.
Where does it say
3
that?
is 60 insanity and 80 insanity for 4, and 100 insanity. Your character's an NPC at that basis. So I think it's something in the fear insanity rules. It's like a double-edged thing.
I don't remember. Does a natural agility affect initiative?
Yes, it
It
does.
should,
If
yes.
you
It doesn't affect.
It
it doesn't affect movement speed. Yeah, it just affects your initiative bonuses and degrees of success on agility tests. Also, Jim, can you turn down the music a little bit? It's a little loud.
Yeah,
I could be
Hear
remembering
the
it wrong.
music.
I could remember it wrong, GM, but I'm pretty sure the higher insanity, you're equal to half of the fear rating. So
If the
Yeah,
first
no, that
digit
is
of a
the
character's insanity total is double or more of the thing's fear rating, the character is unaffected by it and does not need
So
to
it's-
make a fear test.
Alright, so it's...
yeah,
So
it's
I
like a double,
um,
you're immune to fear too,
Yeah.
essentially.
Okay. It's in the.
Wow,
It's
I
a
rolled a
double-edged-
1.
It's a double-edged
damn.
thing.
God damn, I rolled
There-
a 1. That's bullshit.
There is an insanity meta, is what you're telling me.
Actually, yes, because it's 40k.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insanity is for the weak.
My God.
I mean, not even the God Emperor is sane, arguably.
He says, yeah, check your DMs real quick. What do you think I should do? Give me a yay or an A.
We're already we're fine.
But yeah, no, it's a double-edged thing. Thorn, so I wouldn't push it too much.
Don't worry,
I
I'm
got
not gonna
a,
actively
Whose
go
initiative is
for things
missing?
that make me insane.
I got
My
a
God,
19
I'm not.
on
No one's
initiative.
gonna stop you.
Oh, DM, if you have any secret lore for the chapter of Space Marines, feel free to tell me about it later.
Okay, I will.
Or DM to me.
Depending on what you
About
say
it.
to me, it may end up just me shooting your character right there and then.
Don't worry, I'll tell you the truth and nothing but the truth in private quarters.
Everyone sees Thorn's body getting taken out of his quarters.
Zakin's initiative, Eldar initiative. I can't remember your names.
I
So
got a
Shotguns was
19.
14.
19. Around the
21.
I got a
I was
13,
10.
which is ironic considering we're fighting basically Skaven.
May have to get more reinforcements down here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we also have those 4 people with us too.
And Silrith, what's your initiative?
21.
21.
Also 19, not 16.
Yeah.
And just expect the Eldar being at the top of the initiative unless we spend a fate point to say no, we're at top.
Okay, now
Which would be a poor use of a fate point.
No, not really.
Well, I mean, unless the enemies go before the Eldar.
Okay.
I don't think any of the Skaven are gonna go ahead of the Eldar.
No, the Elder go first.
Sweet.
So should we kill that special one or take him as a pet? I'm
At the moment,
personally-
our goal is just to thin down the horde. Let the Psyker battle the Psyker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Let-
silver? May I go ahead and
He's
go,
mixed
or you gotta
in
go?
with the rest of the mutants, so I wouldn't say he's exactly
Distinct.
distinct target right now. Yeah.
What I'm gonna do won't really matter for that.
Okay.
Oh.
So first is Silrith.
Alright. Seeing just a swarm of rats start pouring out, she kind of just sighs, and slowly she lifts her right hand up, and everyone could just suddenly see warp lightning crackle around her very body. Even the visor not being able to mask the energies radiating from her eyes, as she's going to activate Eldritch Storm and push it.
Okay. Push it out.
Yeah. Because of the particular way Eldar work, if I roll doubles or if I fail, I get. That is when shit happens. Hopefully I don't. I got a fate point and stuff to make sure I don't. All right, so let's see here.
We already have rats as a problem. Let's not get She Who Thirsts as well.
Yeah. Here's hope. Yeah. Nothing bad happens. I am pushing to psi rating 9.
What the
And-
fuck?
Yeah, she's usually psi rating 5. Yeah.
That's like
Let me
minus-
pull up Psychana.
I think that adds like a minus 10, minus 40 to your roll.
If I perils, yeah, but with how Eldari work, their psi shit works differently. Instead of just, I have
Yeah,
to roll
continue.
doubles or, so
I'm reading it right
nothing
now.
perils.
I'm reading the Eldar stuff right now.
Yeah.
So what
Nothing
happens?
perils. So I'm going to post this in chat. Da-da-da-da. Even with their extensive planning and understanding of destiny, there are times when the Farseer must unleash raw potential to warp against his foes. On such occasions, the Farseer may truly exhibit his race's psychic potential, as these exhibitions of raw energy can wield tremendous destructive energy. I select a target and make a focus power test, which I succeeded. And 18 meters around that target, everyone suffers 3d10 psi rating energy damage, a pen of 8. And each degree of success extends the radius of the attack by 2 meters. Eldritch Storm is considered an area effect for purposes of dodging. So my degrees of success are about 5. So that's additional, it's a big
more
fucking
meters.
AoE. Yeah.
Are any of us in that AoE by chance?
No, I'm targeting the far back, so you
Jim
should...
is like,
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, like, oh,
In other words, this entire half of the room is affected.
gotcha.
Jim is like, yeah,
What's
I'm
the
gonna
range
hop.
exactly? What's the
Through
the
everything
effective
in
psi
that
rating?
direction.
Say that again?
The effective psi rating.
9.
9. So it's 18.
Yeah.
Centered here?
I'll do the far back, because I do not want to hit anyone that I do not want to hit.
So up
And
to
for each degree of success,
up to here.
yeah, for each degree of success, the radius is increased even further by 2 meters. It's about 5 additional meters, but if you may permit
meters
me,
per degree of success, isn't it?
yes, that's what I mean. 10
So
additional.
10 meters. So there's
That's
10,
what I
you
mean.
said 5. Yeah, you said 5.
Oh, did
Yeah,
I
you
say
said-
5? Nah,
Yeah,
okay.
you said 5.
But yeah, I do not want to increase it to its max 28 meters because it would be that. I just want to hit right around here. So, actually, wait, no, you're right there. Everyone would be safe. So yeah, this entire right about there. That's the line.
Jim is like, yeah, I've got this massive horde. Oh fuck.
28?
Yeah. Yep, because it's additional plus 10 for amount of degrees of success I just got.
Okay.
And then 3, 10, pin 8. Shit. Anything in that general direction is fucked.
Yeah, I think that's why I just deleted everything.
Just like,
That's I cast fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much,
I think
yeah.
we're still being, but on the not so bright side, I think we're still being swarmed by more and more
Probably.
of them.
But everyone just sees her hold her hand out and whisper an unknown exotic language as suddenly...
Is it Eldari?
Yeah.
I speak Eldar.
You hear a very strange, cryptic phrase get whispered underneath her breath. Something about Assyrian. Though it's very low mutter, that's only what you can only get out of her. As suddenly, in a brief, explosive flash, energy just scatters across the entire half of the room. Everything essentially being melted away before turning to ash. And then finally, as the energy simmered down, the warp lightning still crackling around her body as she glances around, she just speaks softly. Oh, this is tiring. And that was a half action. Fucking so
shit.
so she'll just move right about there.
Tech Priest just like looking at her like
What the
eyes
fuck?
wide.
And she just looks over to her sister and go, "Do you need help?"
Remind me not to get on these Xenos bad side. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Farseer's like fucking crazy, dude. Well, yeah, that's your turn.
Okay.
Jeez, you just annihilated pretty much the majority of their force, the snap of a finger. You're just like, everything's
The
dead.
amount of burned bodies, the smell of burning flesh and skin and hair.
And now everyone has to roll insanity.
Willpower.
Willpower, because they would.
Well, it would be
If I perils, fortunately,
the godsmen are gonna roll for a fear test.
I mean,
They
they're immune
fucking-
to me, so
they-
they're immune to it.
Okay, yeah. They
I was gonna
have
say I'm
fucking
jaded, so I would have just
motivated.
laughed.
they shaded only affect mundane shit. There's this warp phenomena happening.
Nah, that's still.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
It's,
good
it's
against.
still like normal warp stuff,
It's
though.
still normal. Like, it only affects like true horrific
Mm.
things. Like,
Yeah.
sure, what you did was horrifying, but it's no.
Like, like opening a hole in the
Okay,
space and seeing Cthulhu
let's keep a
butthole.
move on.
Yeah, Amethyst.
Yes, Amethay's turn. We're live.
Well, my turn is going to be far less glamorous. She just,
That's your
looks at her
sister.
sister, doesn't say anything, and she's just going to move away from the rats. Come on. Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta actually raise my, lift height. Hang on. There we go. She's having trouble just lifting up off of the whatchamacallit. She's just gonna move over to right about here.
I can float too.
You're gonna provoke an opportunity attack from the rats.
Disengage.
Okay.
It would be a disengage action. I could do my full move and with a disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so she just disengages and get the fucks away from the rats.
Zakan.
Are there some other rats
There's plenty
on
of
like this platform up here?
Yeah, these rats.
Jockin's gonna try to toss a frag.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think Eugene's a bit disappointed.
Don't worry, we didn't ruin any of his plans. He'll just spawn more rats.
Oh yeah.
Did you throw your frag successfully?
Yeah, you did. Pinpoint.
Okay, so they can attempt to dodge. They do. They move out of the grenade range unharmed. Running away from the shrapnel and the explosion. Thorn, it's your turn.
All right, where's the nearest rat?
Here.
All right. How far would that be?
11.
Oh yeah, that's within charge distance. I'm gonna charge it.
That's within a raising distance.
All right. I'm gonna do a weapon skill. I'm gonna hit it with my axe. It's gonna, well, we'll see. Oh, well, I fail. I've
Damn.
And you know what? I'm gonna take this lying down. I'm not even gonna bother fate point re-rolling that. There's not many of them here.
Oh, I rolled my thing in the wrong.
We'll just get the Eldar to deal with it. Like, let's go home, boys, and have that chocolate cake I baked earlier.
It's okay. It's okay. I want to be hurt. It's now a feature of mine.
Okay.
So is it Victor's turn or the armsman turn?
It is the Skaven's turn.
Oh.
And they charge here. The way hordes work in Rogue Trader is like a single entity with increased damage. So technically you
That
can
makes
attempt
sense.
to dodge. They would hit.
Alrighty, let me avoid this. Let me see the
Imagine
yeah.
they're quite angry specifically at you because you wiped out nearly all their
Yeah.
friends.
Silriff dodges. Everyone just this blur of warp lightning just step to the side and just repeatedly almost like flashing between one point to the other, avoiding each strike.
Okay. Now. Leonidas' turn.
So seeing these guys are swarming the boss here, I'm just going to look over to it and go, "You okay?"
Oh, wait, I skipped Victor.
Oh,
Right, okay.
I was wondering when I was going. All right,
Sorry, guys.
cool. Nah, you're all good, dog. I get it. It happens. I make shit mistakes all the time, so I can't even complain. All right, so, how close is that big group of rats right there that jumped off the thing from the frag? Right, yeah, them right there.
12.
How far are they?
16.
16, and my charge is 12. Fuck! Well, actually, no, that's fine. I'll charge up 12 meters just to be about a few meters
No, you
away
can
from
run.
them.
You can only charge if you're going to hit someone that turn. You need
You can
run.
charge this one or this one.
Oh, okay. Because alright, I'll charge the one that's currently being attacked by Thorn, I think.
Okay.
The one, yeah, I'll just go for that one. Alright, and I'm going to use my chainsword. Yeah. And I believe that is a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
They don't dodge. Roll damage.
$11 damage. Pin 2.
That is enough to wipe 2 of them. Now it's Leonidas' turn.
Looking at Thorn and everybody's like got these guys right here. I'm just gonna immediately go over to the Farseer and go, well, yes, I'm helping Knife Charge! Boom.
I mean, that's somebody who I want to get on our good side.
I definitely don't.
My character's like, oh, I need to go fucking kill these things. Target of... A second, I'm just double checking my target. That's a degree of success. I smash into them.
They don't
do they
dodge.
Okay, that's 1d10. 1d10. Oops. 10 slash plus 8 pen 6. That's 10 damage. And that's I just flip around.
That actually works like this.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Every
Ooh,
model,
kill a lot of them.
every model is 1 wound in the
And
board.
that just changes my entire thing there. I run into them, you just see me hacking and slashing my way through it. Like,
Like 2 trucks, Victor and Leonidas just mowed down the Ratman. Now it is...
Or the mutants or whatever.
Yeah, these
I'm
guys
just gonna
turn.
I'm
The
just gonna say
mutants, rat mutants.
They will charge Thorn. These guys will jump down and move here. Let's see. They charge Thorn. They pile on top of one another and completely fail their attack. I rolled 99.
Damn.
Now it is the Voidsman turn.
I died. I kicked the wrong cable.
The guy with the automatic solid projectile gun will fire. Fully automatic within close range. Succeeds. They dodge a few bullets. And they all die though.
Victor's get a keg of whiskey from my personal stash.
And back to Silrith's turn.
Silver just nods towards Leonidas for a moment as she turns, looks to the remaining rats, and holding her right hand up, a bolt of warp energies just gather as she just almost lazily tosses it towards the last two. I am using Force Bolt. And this is unfettered, I'm not pushing. There's no need.
Stop
a
putting
ballistic
holes in my
test.
ship.
Let's see here. She passes. It is Force Bolt. Second, 1d10 plus 2 impact damage, a bonus of plus 2 damage per point of effective psi rating. So it'd be 1d10 plus 14 damage total, pen 0.
Is it an attack or an AoE? What is it?
An attack is Force Bolt.
They dodge with 3 degrees of success.
Alrighty. The bolt just goes flying past them and just slams into a nearby wall, creating a fine sizzle.
Destroys this thing.
Not the architecture!
I'm sure it was heretical.
And then after that, she just steps off to the side, almost gliding, and she just waits, essentially, for everyone else to deal with it.
Amethyst.
And they just slings her rifle back and just leans up against the back wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Second.
There is no fight.
Yeah, the Psycho ended the fight. The Farseer ended the fight before it begun.
Really, I'm.
Are we sure we're not?
I'm not sure we got rid of the our enemy psyker though.
We'll find
Oh,
out. in a minute.
he may be dead. I'm not too sure anymore.
He might have been vaporized with the
Anyway.
rest of them.
Anyways, we'll find out after the fight.
Yeah, we'll know later.
I wanted
So-
to take him as a pet.
Jockin will transition his long last to his other hand, draw his auto pistol, and full auto these two because they're within 5 meters of each other.
Okay.
Plus 10.
They don't dodge.
Oh.
Roll damage.
Well, hold on, I need to roll to see if I hit first.
Sure.
Instead, he does the opposite. He jams.
Plus 10.
That's enough to hit with, well, I guess it'd be,
Depends, is that 83 including my plus 10?
yeah. Let's see, 2d10 plus, is it a plus 2 or plus 3? Just check real quick. 2d10 plus 2 each.
Luring damage.
11. Oh,
9 and 11.
both die.
He said both die.
I'm immediately just gonna look to the Farseer and go, any wisdom you can share, old wise one? Are there going to be more as the Psycho dead?
She just glances over to them for a moment before looking straight towards the obelisk, kind of just narrowing her eyes. She'll do sign of science to see if she can still detect a psyker or if it's just fucking gone.
Vaporized with the rest of
Burn
them.
flesh. There is no hint of a psyker ever existing.
Yeah. She just, after just a mere glance, she looks back towards Leonidas, and for a moment there's a flicker of a smile as she just says once more, very softly, I believe I got them for you.
Remind me not to piss off the twins, guys.
That's your sister? He just says to Amethyst. Amethyst.
She doesn't say anything. She just sort of shrugs.
Now, even when I look at the obelisk, I'm not going to concentrate on it. Does it remind me of any corruptions factions or anything?
I'm gonna plug into it.
Well, no, you're not.
Hey yo!
Okay,
Hey
okay.
yo!
Stop.
kidding, I'm kidding,
First
I'm
question.
kidding.
Can I make a Forbidden Lore warp?
Yes.
Can I do that as well?
Actually, I'm gonna do a roll of Archaeotech.
One moment. Let
So,
Jarkin and
forbidden
then
lore warps.
Oh, what?
Let's do Forbidden Lore.
plus 10 to the heresy roll.
That's about
Oh.
6 degrees success for Silrif.
Well,
1
that's
degree.
basically right on. So,
Ish, you said you
assuming
wanted
no
to do a
modifiers.
5 degrees or so.
This
Do what?
seems to have a connection to the warp.
Can I roll Archaeotech to see what it is?
No, it's not Archaeotech.
It's not Archaeotech.
Oh,
With my 5 degrees of success, would I know if it's dedicated to any particular chaos god? Please don't tell me Slanesh. If so,
No, you wouldn't consider this
Oh. That would explain how there were so many rats.
Ish.
to be connected to a specific chaos god. It's more like a conduit for psychic energy.
no wonder this whole fucking room exploded after Eldritch.
I'm just gonna say, bring it down, destroy it.
well, let's first make sure it's even evil. Can we
No,
roll?
I don't. I'm not
No.
having I'm not having work bullshit on my ship, Thorn.
All right, I'll
And
take
considering
my
you betrayed my trust, I'd rather not.
I'll take my axe and start cutting the thing down like a tree.
I'll just take my Melta to it.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on.
Oh.
That's much more smart. He's like, Jackin, this is your expertise. He just like points to your Melta.
Okay. Roll damage for the Malta. A couple of times, just to make sure.
I'm just kind of worried we might be missing out on something if we just immediately destroy it.
Well,
Yeah,
what? You can never be too sure. No 5 shots.
And then he'll change his canister.
Think of it this way: I spared you guys ammo.
Yeah, we can replace the ammo very easily.
This
I want this
structure
thing
falls.
scattered. I want this thing collected and handed over to the Admiral. He'll deal with the remainder.
While they're dealing with that, Silrif just provides.
He just
her
like
sister.
looks at you.
Right.
Shouldn't we go to the Inquisition?
Adept Thorn, let me deal with the politics. Let me deal with
Yes, my lord.
Okay?
While they're dealing with the obelisk, Silrif just gives her sister a little side hug as she approaches, patting her on the shoulder, before releasing her, taking a step to the side, because energies are still crackling off of her. As she slowly sits down, sits on her knees, and everyone can just see her place her hands on top of her legs, and it appears that she starts to meditate, whispering what could only be assumed to be a chant of some sort, where it's a power underneath her breath as the energies slowly die down until she is completely normal again.
I did not know the Eldar were capable of affection.
The side hug
Okay,
is
that one was pretty good.
The side hug is
this-
was initiated by Amathek. And she just sort of stands over her.
Can I roll to see if this room was the one that control room of like moving all of the ship parts around so they could easily more eat them?
It's gonna be a tech use minus 20 to interact
I am-
with this stuff.
I have a question. Could I give him a plus give him my order and an assist roll? I can do both.
I succeed the roll anyway. I rolled a 7.
Bump up the degrees of success. I'll give you one.
Well, I think you
Like-
should be able to do both, since the plus 10 is a free action completely. So.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll do both, so it's plus 20 roll to that.
So, yeah, I got like I can like I rolled essentially a 1. I have 100. I have a target rating of 112. So
100,
that's like
What?
10.
110.
I got a lot of successes, like 10 successes, I think.
Okay.
No, not
11,
even
11 or 12.
11 or 12 successes.
So
Can't help him when he rolls in that one in that test.
you can tell that this room is sort of a hub of the twisting and rotating of this side of the ship. That's why there's so many generators and moving parts here.
Was the obelisk part of that?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Complete other things. Completely separate.
Completely separate. Thank God.
Yeah.
We didn't break the ship.
Imagine I'm just typing in my command code, trying to figure out what the
Can I
second
put?
digit.
Can I try moving the ship to see? What? Wait, this side. You mean there's other rooms like this?
Yes.
My lord, this isn't the only room of its kind. There are other rooms, which means there could be other bases of these mutants.
I get that. We'll continue to do. We'll have our own men search the ship in our spare time. It's not something that should concern us unless it becomes an overwhelming for them.
I also have to
Anyway,
tell you a dark secret about this ship.
yeah,
I've
we'll
learned.
deal with that later.
Yeah.
I'd have thought.
I also need to get a whip pretty soon. I need to flagellate myself.
You just get. You just get like a what the. I'd have
Second
thought.
roll
Let me-
awareness.
It's like.
Boy.
Oh,
You
I'm
were
not really
the- you
hiding
were
it.
the
I'm just telling.
closest one.
I'm just telling Thorn to shut the fuck up.
You know what? I haven't used the fate point yet. I'm gonna fate point that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn.
Okay. Never mind.
I think the only thing you hear in Technolanguage is Thorn, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to concentrate here.
And
Yes, look,
it's
yes, my
just
lord.
bones. Probably what the ratmen were eating, right?
I have an idea of what we should name them, my lord, if there are any alive.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Deal with that later. GM, as
Yes.
I'm just going to be typing in the cogitator, just typing away, trying to see if I can find like the second ship's command bridge, if it even exists, or a place where they would it would go to, like its main control system.
Well, Thorn sees you typing codes and stuff, trying to access other parts of the ship, and with that many degrees of success, Thorn can tell that the cogitators are actively delaying you. For example, facing you with fake loading screens, fake outputs.
I'm just like, move out of the way, me lord. I can do this a lot better. They are delaying you.
See, when he does that, I'm just going to plug my MIU into him, just so I can fucking make sure he's doing his job. I just see the USB port in his neck, and I just plug in. Like, yeah, fuck that.
Well,
Is that a good? You just hear Jock and go, "Is that a good?" And then he just stops and just starts, shakes his head and just starts trying to watch out for any potential ambushes.
Yeah. While they're doing their thing.
Does he accidentally access the information that I have?
No, I'm
stored
not
on-
actively trying to access your information. I'm just actively watching you do your coding thing.
All right. What do I? Wait. I don't need to roll another tech
No.
use. I probably. All right. Do I do what he was trying to do?
locate a secondary bridge.
Yeah. Was that what you're trying to do?
You detect a bunch of secondary duplicate ship parts, but there is no second bridge. There is a there seem to be parts of a secondary engine room, a second. What else would be on a ship? Munition compartment. There's a bunch of duplicate rooms, and most of them are rooms that have been blinking in and out of the ship's mainframe, rotating. And one of these rooms, for example, is the part of the ship that ate the first people.
So it's almost like a whole nother ship in case the first critical components of the are damaged.
Like some dudes mashed two ships together.
That's exactly what's happened. I'm just saying this in techno lingo, and I'm saying that's exactly what's happened, Thorn. My room, and I'm just going to deplug from you and go my room now. Jarkin,
Yes, my lord.
he's going to give you a
Yes.
map. And he's saying, try not to touch anything, but go to these secondary rooms, see if you can salvage anything.
And we should probably go to that one where all the people went missing. He like points to the one.
Once I've finished talking with you, we'll head directly there.
Yes, my lord.
While they're doing this, Silrith would kind of just approach, stand in the center of the room after composing herself and subsiding the energies away from her body and soul. She'll look around, both physically and, into the immaterium, to see if there's any other points of conduits of warp energy around her, or if this has been the only one.
This seems to be the only warp conduit on the ship, really. There isn't any other part where warp energy is emanating from.
Oh my gosh, could this be a corrupted Geller field?
No.
No.
Wait. I'm wondering something, and you know what? I'll just direct message you to see if I can roll to find it out.
All right, cool.
Seeing that there's nothing of concern for them anymore.
You can also
She
make
just-
a search check.
Search.
Oh yeah, search. We should probably all search.
No, you and I in Jarkin, at least me and you are busy with the cogitators right now.
Where is...
Yeah,
So you can't search because you're busy.
I'm busy.
What is search under perception, right?
I think
investigate or something.
She passes with just 1 degree of success.
search is
I will be
basic
right back.
perception. Looking around, you can tell that this
Oh,
room hasn't
So
been
cool.
shifted anywhere, or any of the adjacent ones.
I'm gonna fate point this to
It hasn't-
reroll.
It hasn't been shifted around?
No.
Gotcha. Silrith
man.
just
Damn. Well, fuck me, I guess.
examines around her environment, studying it, delving into the warp for a moment before looking to the rogue trader and just speaking aloud. I believe me and my sister's presence is no longer needed. There's no more conduits on your ship, and she kind of pauses looking around. And from what it appears, you do not have to worry about any sudden shifts as of late.
Wait,
If you
what
have
do you
need
mean
of
by
us, this room moves, does it not?
that? Yes. Well, I'm not sure if this one has specifically moved, but room. You missed so much.
What's happened?
The elf said essentially we're going no more warp conduits and stuff, and also she discovered that this specific room and the rooms around it hasn't shifted around.
Yeah, and I'm going to go, well, shut off the shifting mechanism right now. Thorn. Jarkin, I'll give you your mission. Take the regiment, take the boys, clean out there, and salvage what you can. Thorn.
Okay.
My quarters right now.
Yes, my lord.
Got
Uh,
it.
Jarkin,
Man, move out. Keep an eye out for more mutants.
Take Victor with you.
If I just lose. Didn't say it. Lose.
Selva just, after glancing towards her sister, walks off.
Goodbye, Eldar.
Before the two Eldar sisters go, he's gonna go. Thanks for this.
She turns towards them for a moment, kind of just pondering before lifting her hands up and giving the sign of the Aquila before walking off.
Eldar are here, man.
Yes, they are, my lord, but they're very useful.
I also need to talk to her later on because I heard her mutter something. I just need to confirm something. Anyways, my office now.
Yes, my lord. you just like sometimes he intermittently just goes into a corner and begins sobbing.
No, not my office. It's my quarters. Because that's the only place I know it isn't bugged.
Oh, lovely. Oh, phew, I thought I was getting yelled at.
You are and you aren't.
Okay.
Let's go to the bridge.
He's sobbing due to the insanity and cursed knowledge.
Still wondering if the Psyker's not here and the pillar was just a way of reaching our ship.
I'm pretty sure the Psyker is a scorch mark.
Not wrong.
Is this my actual quarters?
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, nice. I need my character shrunk. So does Tom.
No, I'm getting smaller.
I think that's too
I'm
small.
shrinking.
Anyways, I'm just gonna look to the security guard. Like standing in front of my quarters. Damn it. Just gonna give her a nod. Him a nod.
Them a nod.
And just gonna step in my office and go. Two things. Before I ask you for what's the word I'm looking for? An action after a report or an AR. Okay? One, I said, what was my exact instructions to you, Adept Fawn?
It was supposed to crack the files.
Yeah, and where now does it say extract?
I thought I was helping, my lord. I clearly shouldn't have done that at all. And why is there a duplicate of me right there?
The ship, man. It knows we're here.
I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, my lord. That I have learned some. I know I did something very bad, and now I have the urge to flagellate myself. But that's irrelevant. Well, kind of relevant.
I'm gonna have you talk to the ship psychiatrist about those feelings.
Well, I did go against your orders, so I mean, it is kind of bias. Good. I shouldn't have gone against your orders like that, and I have paid the price.
I thought it was very exactly clear, so I'm gonna dock your pay. I don't pay you, but I'm gonna dock your pay.
No, not budget cuts. Anything but budget cuts.
Yeah, I'm docking your department's budget.
Well, that's a shame. I have to let
For a
Sarah
cycle.
go.
For a cycle, so you just have to wait like 3 months and then the budget will be back to normal.
Okay, good. I thought I was gonna have to lobotomize Terry and turn him into a servitor. So I didn't have to pay him.
I mean, if you want me to budget cut you that much, then go ahead. I don't know how you're going to afford the parts after the budget cut.
That's fine. I don't have to lobotomize Terry.
That's fine. Anyways,
I should probably tell you what I've learned, haven't I? Shouldn't
I was about to get to that. Take a seat. Here, take some fudge cake.
It's okay. I finally installed a fucking chopper on this thing.
And you
just like
see, you see Leonidas take off his boots and he puts on his interview boots. It actually says interview boots.
very apt, my lord. They are very fashionable.
I have boots for everything. You're not the only one who's mentally unstable.
All right. All right. So, what did the tech adept learn, GM?
Well, I'm gonna describe it to you.
Oh wait, hold on. Give me a moment. I'm being summoned.
Oh,
Well, we can jump to Jarkin.
the Omnisaya calls.
We can jump to Jarkin and his stuff. Or the
Never mind.
thing.
It's fine.
Okay, never mind.
All right. Now you can describe it.
You have images of Marines in turquoise armor with the iconography of a three-headed snake-like thing, like the architecture in that room.
Oh no. Oh, for Legion.
And the rest of it is just random, seemingly random Marines of any other imaginable chapter, legion, battalion, detachment, everywhere in the galaxy.
Well, my lord, he just like does he transfer the data over to him?
1 second.
That would have the same effect as it had on you.
All right, I'm just going to display it on whatever version of a hololith we have. I'm just like, my lord, I give you. Would I know this was the Alpha Legion?
Do you have the appropriate laws?
You
I don't think
know
so.
what the
Right.
Alpha Legion is.
Yeah, they're more
My
myths.
lord,
They're more
my lo- my-
legends and myths.
my lord, I give you a random Space Marine chapter and a couple recognizable ones as well.
Would I recognise the Space Marine chapter?
Do you have Forbidden Lore Astartes?
Yes.
I think Forbidden Lore Astartes, Forbidden Lore Demonology, maybe.
Uh,
I don't know.
Scholastic Lore Legends could also work.
Sorry, I have to go.
Okay, well, whatever. If it includes Astartes or it is Forbidden Lore Astartes, you can roll. Otherwise, not really.
Astartes will make most sense because Alpha Legion's want to be more renegade than chaos, depending on the war.
Depending on the thing. I pull out my book and just start flicking through it. Target. Okay, boom. That's a 30 for 8, 9, 10, 11. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 5 degrees of success.
Okay. Going through the files the Inquisition has, you realize that it has to do with the Alpha Legion. With the sneakiest, most subtle Marines there are.
Explains the ship.
Able of such subterfuge that they even convince themselves that they are other people, often forgetting their own identities and only unlocking their core memories by a certain code, which often is the unspoken phrase of Hydra Dominatus or I am Alpharius. And it is even said that depending on which code is used, the Marine might turn hostile or friendly. Though
So I
which
need-
code has which effect is not really known or documented.
So I need to find out. So I understand your GM, so I know my character's next long-term course of action would be on this particular thing. Would be I need to get appropriate secret tongues. Okay, it's just is that am I guessing correctly in order to figure out these codes?
Secret tongues?
Yeah, it's like I think Starties might have a secret tongue. Specific chapters might have them.
It's not that it's written in a language you do not understand. It's they are encrypted.
So safer.
Yeah, ciphers.
Yeah, so I need the appropriate cipher. Oh,
Hmm.
because Thorn's kind of AWOL right now, my character's going to sit there and think. He's going to say over to Jarkin. Like, he's just going to walk over to him and go, Jarkin,
What is it?
you close to a terminal right now?
I'm not gonna like what you found, am I?
Do you want to know?
No, but tell me.
Not over Vox. If you want to know, come to my office. They'll postpone the search or just have the men not touch any consoles. Just have them.
I'll continue my. I suggest I continue what we started, and then I'll meet you at my as soon as I can.
Yeah, my quarters. I'll wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait until Jarkin's done his thing.
So, how does the search go?
What are you searching for? What are you using?
I'm looking. I'm basically taking armsmen, and I'm looking for the places that Adept Thorn mapped out on my data slate.
Okay. Roll awareness.
What did I miss?
Jarkin, he's gonna be coming back to us.
All right. So, what can I do for you, my lord?
You're gonna wait here until Jarkin is done.
Oh yeah, he's coming to provide his expertise on the.
No, this is
That's
something else.
3 degrees of success.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Do you figure out what they were?
what Zaken experiences while on the search is the ship actively fighting back, meaning it shifts, changes, and rotates in such a way that it attacks the Voidsman.
He gets a little bit annoyed and takes out a piece of chalk from like when he's been there in time.
Do you guys need any help over there?
Guys, this is Jarkin's thing.
Okay.
You're sitting in the office with me. I'm not letting you leave the office.
Make a logic test with plus 15. Zaken.
Let's see. Oh, I made it!
You made that plus
Yeah.
50, you would have still made it. Fucking legend.
Oh my goodness, it's like.
And I haven't even bought logic yet.
Okay. So, you find a way to maneuver through the ship's sifting, and you manage to save as many guardsmen as you can. You have minimal losses.
Whoa. Our ship has a Tenebro maze.
It's gonna be great for defensive purposes, that's for fucking sure.
Holy shit.
People
And
board the
you've
ship.
made
Oh.
progress by shooting the moving parts with enough plasma cartridges, with enough plasma ammo to render them stabilized, stable for now. And you have access to parts of the ship that you didn't previously. And it is apparent that you see piles of bodies similar to the one you saw back at the site with the ratmen, and it is evident that the bodies were not killed by the ratmen. They were feasted upon by the ratmen, but they weren't the ones who killed the people.
How old are they?
They range from so old that there's only skulls, femurs, and bones left, to being relatively fresh.
Well,
Finally, one mystery solved.
what mystery did we solve?
Didn't think the eating was that literal, though. Huh. So what else do I find other than these bodies?
Not much else.
What about the rooms that Thorn marked out?
They seem to be the centers of this activity. So reaching them would require going through most of the shifting rooms each one has.
Screw it. I'll try it. I'll try it for one of them. And see where we go from there.
What room would seem most important to try that on?
Armory.
Yeah, armory.
I like how me and Will thinking the same wavelength.
I was
Okay.
gonna think the second engine, because someone could just like take that second engine and rig it to blow.
Nah, armory. More important.
That's although that's also important.
Yeah, both are really important. It's just
The second engine explains how
It's-
we go so fast.
Yeah, the second engine seems to be already in use by the regular ship, so I'm guessing the armor is your number one priority.
Yes.
I'd say that it's gonna be a very hard thing to do now. If you tried it sometime later, maybe it would be easier. So, I mean,
Sounds like the
if
trip's
you,
not-
if you try it now, having gone through all these rooms already, it's gonna be a much harder test.
Well, I mean, I can try it and go back if I get frustrated.
I'll be right back.
I
Yeah,
think the James
what's a
saying
few
if you feel this, there's a good chance one, the guardsman die, and two, you get lost.
A few guardsmen dying among success. It's your job to literally die.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minus 40 logic test.
No, I'll probably. I can't. I'll have to buy logic later and come back.
I've got logic.
What worked
Yeah.
on a few rooms might not work on the next ones.
So it's literally something for us all to, something for us to do.
He'll like have a couple servo skulls, map it out, and put the data to his data slate so he can puzzle through it.
Like
Let's-
simulate.
Servo skull awareness. Oh. No more servo skulls. Yeah, the servo skulls got lost. Probably destroyed.
Men, get out your field notebooks and a pen.
Okay.
Don't
We're
fuck
gonna have to
with-
do this the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way is best in the eyes of the mechanicals.
55% of the men know how to read and write.
I mean, better.
Do they know
Yeah,
how to
we don't-
scribble?
Yeah.
I mean,
Making progress.
so it sounds like I need to set up a GI Bill in the ship. Every single man gets spelling.
We don't want to teach we don't want to teach the engine slaves how to read and write. They'll revolt, my lord.
That's a fact.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, I think.
How about our old? How
I
about
think
only
it's
our
for the regiment.
soldiers?
I think it's
That's
more the regiment and boysmen we teach how to read and write because they kind of need it.
Yeah, that I could. That makes sense. The people with guns can learn how to read and write.
The tech priests and the technomats probably should as well.
I'm pretty sure they already know how to do that. They can type at the very least.
So, I guess I'm gonna put that on the back burner, and I am going to head back to meet with Leonidas, and I'll be back in just a little bit. So,
Okay.
Did you actually identify which legion they were,
Yeah,
Leonidas?
I did.
yes.
Did you have some dark foreboding monologue about it?
Yeah, we'll wait for that until Wolf gets back. We can focus on the two twins right now.
That
you
explains the heavy corruption on the data you picked up. It was
That explains-
malevolent.
Oh, thank God I didn't get any corruption points from it, and I only got insane.
You know,
I'm sure that the SCP Foundation with their weird things they flash at you that can probably instant kill you.
Yeah, on let Vic other shot of potentially RPing or the two.
Yeah.
Tech get the two Eldar as well.
yeah.
Eldar.
Eldar. There's the Eldar.
I'm kind of soft. I'm kind of hard locked right now.
Two huge Eldar.
They tower over the normal guardsmen.
No, so Moroth, Slay, the other one. You guys RP if you want to.
Oh, don't worry. We, Sophie and I have just been talking. And
Nice.
it really hasn't been too much to really focus on as far as RP goes. We've mostly just been, doing things as far as what they've been doing, like, off camera. I don't know, is there anything you really want to put into a scene at the moment, Socio, or are you good for now?
I think Socio's
He's
dead.
dead. He's dead.
Socio's dead. Victor, is there anything you want to do?
I just got back. Sorry, what?
Is there anything?
I'm
you
back.
I was about to say, Victor, is there anything you want to do? RP wise or...
Not that I can think of.
Okay, so yeah, back to me, Wolf, and Thorn now.
Yeah, there wasn't much for me to do. I'm not with anyone, and I have nothing I can do.
You
Actually, I do have a
soothe
question,
the
though.
ship's energy
What's up?
fields.
I was wondering if there's a possibility that our ancient Farseer acquaintance might know something about, like, traitor Astartes.
Oh, we
It's-
are.
They probably do, but it's more the fact that my character doesn't want to bring them in right now. It's strictly based on what the Admiral said.
Yeah, I know.
What did
It's
he
just
say?
it's just an in-character oversight that's gonna probably cost us.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's a case of what my character would do, and he's like, I don't really know these Eldar enough to bring them into this. It's
So
not.
I'm gonna give you my report about what I found. That we basically have like a hidden Tenebro maze in the ship, at least for some of the lower decks, and kind of bring out like some of the sketches and map out what I did so far.
We'll look at it and go. Well done. Well done.
Hi, fuck.
And you're just gonna see him pull out a chest with like you know a small box like you put like jewels and stuff in. And he's just gonna hand it over to you.
Did not know you were doing this tonight. My bad.
And I'm just gonna hand it
Hello.
over to Wolf and go Wolf. Before we begin, open these up.
So, are these cybernetic replacements or best quality augmented senses? I guess it'd have to be best quality augmented because otherwise people could tell I had them.
No best quality. It could literally look like the real thing. It can be
I
whatever
know,
you
but
want.
it's just kind of a different flavor thing. Like augmented are, but you can't tell someone has them.
Yeah, if you want them augmented, then you've got them augmented. But it's like
Okay.
you might as well go. Personally, you go for the You go for the cybernetic eyes because of like photo flash immunities and stuff like that. See, dark sight and all of that. But because it's best quality, it could legitimately look like the real thing.
Yeah, but I mean, they're basically interchangeable, and rule-wise, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, up to
Yeah.
you. I just went two best quality ones because reasons.
Yeah.
Me, I'm going for the full-blown cybernetic ones.
All right. I imagine I'm going to do the surgeries, me Lawrence.
Later. I hope you enjoy them. You mentioned you wanted them. I hope you enjoy them.
Find myself having to look around in a lot of dark places. I hate getting ambushed.
You and me both. Anyways, tell me, Jarkin, what I'm about to say to you doesn't leave this room. You don't share it with anyone unless I bring them into this room for this talk.
And I'm here as
You
well.
guys, so on a scale of 1 to 10, sir, how fucked are we?
Oh, depends. Best
hate
case
that- I hate
scenario,
that
you get
game.
sent to Depends. Best case scenario, you get sent to a penal regiment. Most likely scenario, you get burned at the stake. Worst case scenario, you get tortured until you die and then burned at the stake and get shot.
At least we didn't find weird-looking dark angels. I heard what happened to my friend when he saw a couple of those.
Quite. So, Jarkin, if you're willing,
Aren't they loyal? Forget it. What'd you find?
are you prepared to take on the consequences?
Do the consequences seem to just drag me along?
I could keep you in the blind and hopefully it saves your ass, but it probably won't.
Yeah, just tell me.
I'm just going to flip over the a brief history of. This will be the first time you actually you might if you recognise the symbol or no. But I'm going to toss you over a book, and it has the Inquisition eye. If you have the appropriate lore for it, you would instantly recognise it.
Well, everybody knows the Inquisition Eye.
Yeah, you would instantly see that one. But it's a book.
I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Hmm.
There's a reason why I don't let anyone in this room.
You know, I might be able to. I might be able to figure it out with.
It's just more if they start placing two and two together with me, though.
Yeah, and actually, I'm basically gonna become the official nerd of the group pretty soon. So, like, I'm gonna have lots of stuff for checking that out later. Pretty soon.
Common laws, galactic laws, and 2, maybe 3 heresy, forbidden laws. But I'm just gonna look at it and go, you know what? I'm assuming you know what that is.
Heard about things like that. They're one of the traitor legions.
Radar Legion.
Yes. Page 227 will explain everything to you. The Alpha Legion, the ship, may have been
Oh, okay.
part of it at one point. Probably was, particularly with
Yep.
those serpents we saw.
We have a Chaos Astartes ship.
The Alpha Legion's a funny one. We don't know.
Oh, how lovely. Oh,
I,
that's just great.
I heard that they're responsible for cults all over the Imperium.
They're responsible for that, yes, but they're also responsible for saving a lot of planets. It's
Oh, great.
legitimately, we don't know. It's part of the core program, and from what I know, I'm not too clued up on it.
You think the ship could be a sleeper cell that they managed to sneak into the Imperial Navy? Or some poor, hapless,
Look,
important person beginning.
if you let me finish, please, Adept Phone, I
Yes, my
will
lord.
say this. What I told you about the ship isn't entirely true. I got this ship from the Admiral. The same Admiral sitting in the space station. Got it from Titan.
Ooh. Titan.
Yeah.
Don't know where that is.
Holy Terra, the system of Holy
Oh.
Stone. Moon around Holy Saturn, I think.
Oh. Oh, that's where Titan is.
Yeah, that moon. I got this ship from there. Although, the reason why you guys believed it is because the original story I told you is because it was kind of true. I did take the planet. I did take it off of the moon, and it was planet bound for the millennia. It did cost about 30,000 lives to get the ship out. Though most of them got shot afterwards.
Sir, I'm gonna be blunt. You working with the Inquisition has been no great secret.
Oh no, I am one.
You're what?
Exactly.
I am an Inquisitor, I just don't talk about it.
The tech priest just like looks at you with horror. Oh. Oh, how lovely. Oh.
Jockey just looks at Thorn. What do you mean you didn't know?
I mean, there's a point, it's just to talk about it. But technically, I'm not an Inquisitor now. Kind of good.
Oh, you're retired.
No, I became a rogue trader.
Oh, you transferred then?
No.
So, like the Kobayas, whatever his name was.
The Admiral?
Nah, it's some. He was this. It was this Inquisitor. He became a rogue trader and went to Koronos.
The Kronos expansion. Yeah. What about him?
Yeah, apparently he was a trader and then went off there and was never seen again.
Yeah, I believe he was Order of Xenos. You find a lot of Order of Xenos end up becoming rogue traders. It's more of a... Most cases, it's a form of exile. Basically, you're too easy to quote and powerful or too much of a problem to the point where they can't just outright kill you. They're like, here, we're going to kill you or you take this. It's like a form of exile.
I've heard they've actually done that once or twice with a canoness of the Sororitas.
Yes.
That would have been interesting to see.
They've done it with lots of different people. Too many to count.
Wonder how many of them are still alive. Anyway, how much did Admech tell you about me?
I have enough information on you. The only reason why I haven't shot you is because you've got people looking out for you.
Oh, lovely. That's always great.
But no, you've been proven to be more useful to the point where you're kind of worth the problem.
Yeah, that's lovely.
You have a way with compliments, sir. So what? Am I part of your retinue now?
Technically, we've always been
Technically
part
you
of this
are. Technically you are. If you want to be an acolyte, I can't give you that power. I suggest you don't become one. I wasn't one of the ones running around with, you know, 2 boys in the Silver Skull. I was running around with an entire regiment on board a ship with an admiral. It's the way the particular order works. I'm not going to explain. It's a bit confusing.
And I keep this book.
But I could put in a good word for you and possibly look to make you an acolyte in the future if that's something you desperately want. But
no, sir, it's something I do not desperately want. But the issue, but I'll tell you what the issue is. The issue is that I've dealt with the forces of, I don't know what you call it, sensation.
Paperwork. No.
I fought corrupted psyker Xenos. I dealt with the mutants. I'm currently associating with two Eldari, one of whom is a witch. I'd very like for something to help me cover my ass.
I will put in a good word for you.
Can you put in a good word to Belisarius' call that I am a good boy and I swear I am not corrupted by anything?
He squint eyes you.
Jockey just looks at Thorn. You do know how suspicious that sounds, right?
It's just I've missed Mars, man, and they just I feel like when they sent me here that they didn't want anything to do with me at all.
You were
anymore,
sent
and I
here
can't-
in a proxy exile to keep you safe.
Ah, lovely. Okay, so
I believe what our esteemed captain is saying is, you know how we were just talking about how some people become rogue traders to get rid of them?
Yeah, that's what they did for me, didn't they?
Yes,
Kinda.
you're now part of a rogue trader crew to get rid of you.
That's also why I don't pay you.
You guys are all in a big conversation. Meanwhile, I'm over here eating a turkey sandwich.
He's in the kitchen eating a turkey sandwich. And I'm just going to start cutting up a piece of chocolate cake and hand it over to Biff.
Jockin's gonna kind of sulk, and he's just gonna take a piece and grab a fork.
Ah,
Well,
man.
who could deny a good chocolate cake? I mean, let's be honest.
I'm so
As
glad I
mad-
made
So
Well, before we wrap this up, what are our two Eldar doing?
What the Eldar doing?
What's
They
the dog
are-
doing?
They're heading back to their ship after dealing with the situation that they were called in to handle. They just appear to be every so often glancing to each other, almost like exchanging words despite never verbalizing it before looking forward. They
They are
Look,
non-verbal.
sorely out of place. Yeah.
they'll be under armed admirals and escorts so you don't get attacked. No other.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure the crew at this point would get used to Xenos being on board and really stop. I don't think they dropped the idea of lynching them, but I think they would know better.
Well, no one. They're going to be very nervous around them because one of them just wiped out about 100 mutants.
In one shot.
And didn't break a sweat.
Yep.
Fire
At one
suits, man. They're
point,
wonderful.
while they're in front of the ship, there was a rather tender moment between the two of them hugging before they get back onto the fighter. And just kind of jet off. No words are said verbally.
Yeah.
There is no verbal communication between them. As
It lasts
she,
like 2 seconds before the Farseer just pried her off and started moving again.
I'm going
How
to
lovely.
make it. As that's all happening, I will turn around quickly says before he dismisses you from his quarters. It's like I will see about getting some information. It's gonna require
well.
a lot of calling in a lot of favors. I may have to call in Baby G.
Don't you have the Admiral? Can't he tell us more about what I've learned?
The Admiral
He's
may
not-
know more about this ship than he's letting on, and quite frankly, I'm distrusting of him now. I would rather cover my ass by the Lord Protector, our Lord Regent, than anyone.
Can I
else.
ask you frankly, is he an Inquisitor as well?
Do you want your head blown off?
I'm going to take that as a yes.
Probably.
He's an old friend of yours. I mean, I didn't know you were an Inquisitor.
5 years after I spent 5 years on my planet under siege, pretty well known. Just read my service record.
Oh, okay.
There's
sweet.
about a 40 to 50 year gap in my record that makes no fucking sense.
I can assume what you were doing during that time.
Yeah.
Do you know what's really funny though? Is like if you actually read any of Jockin's like background and stuff, it's like that actually goes for him as well. No one knows.
Oh no. No, it's like people know his record. Like, people with appropriate clearance knows his record. It's just
But it's on the lines of he's not important enough for anybody to know that or pick up on it.
yeah.
I should really read my fellow colleagues' files more often.
Yeah, you wouldn't get anything from that. That's what's funny. You'll just get redacted, access denied.
Well, at least you and I have something in common.
Oh, I've got access to it. I imagine I just have to click a finger or two and get access to your full file. But I don't
No,
see the need
I mean for the average Joe, if they try looking into us.
No. Speaking of which, Jarkin, before you leave, buddy, do you want me to redact your file? Like, make it difficult to get your hands on?
Wait.
Yeah, but
Who
I mean,
was-
not even Leonidas would know like the true extent of anything,
No, it's like
because it's all just falling through the administratum.
yes, compartmentalize it, but I can still try my best to
Wait.
redact it. And if it pops up,
My-
if you pop up in administratum things, it would get deleted type situation or stored away somewhere and redacted.
My lord, if I was sent here to be protected, who's protecting me?
He looks around.
The Eldar.
He
That would
looks.
be funny.
He looks around the ship. He pulls you over his quarters, looks down on the bridge, and goes, "These people, me, yourself. But just remember, you're trapped in here with us as well."
I figured. I don't have an intention of leaving. I have stake in this place now. I've made colleagues, friends, kinda.
Maybe I should.
I mean,
look-
acquaintances.
Wait, are we there? Are we there? Are we there with Victor?
Yes.
Jock will just turn to Victor, and before he walks off, and go, "Congratulations! You have no idea what you got yourself into."
You enjoyed the turkey sandwich.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on, man. I just signed some papers, and now I think I signed off my soul.
Yeah, that's
of
that's
Right, hey, they always got lunch meat in the fridge, so I'm happy.
Speaking of which, Victor,
Calls over his shoulder. That's exactly how we described it in the guard.
Speaking of which, Victor,
Yeah.
we're short of a bishop of sorts in our ship. They keep going missing or dying or just leaving. I don't know why or understand why. And I'm quite frankly getting fed up with it.
I'm a tech priest.
Could you
Priest is in the
begin
name.
converting the people over to the Omnissiah, please?
I think I can do something about that.
Both the old Omnissiah and the Emperor are one and the same, and don't make ever a distinction between the two. It always works. for
It's
fair
a
rewards.
I have a very good way of being convincing. He just kind of pats his chainsword on his side.
What the fuck?
Don't use violence against me. Don't use violence against me. Sir.
Hey, they'll all very quickly turn to what you want them to.
Yeah, no, don't use violence against
They
me.
won't die, I won't remove any limbs, I'll just scare the shit out of them.
No, I would rather you do it through your words and deeds.
Be charismatic. For people.
I could do that too. I just thought the other way would be more fun.
Let's have fun later.
You just hear a crackle over your turtle vox. Go. I'd choose the Ogren personally.
I don't know where he went to. He just disappeared.
My lord, I found a particularly big skull in the pile of bones. I found where he went.
I don't think that's the case. I think there's records of him actually leaving the ship.
Oh, okay. That's good. He lives.
So should I just take one of those empty rooms in that empty room and just make it into a giant church and just go, "My brothers, we must follow the Emperor."
I'm just going. He's just going to take you to the chapel to the Emperor and say, slowly over time, so you don't start a fucking riot on my ship, convert this chapel to a chapel to the Omnissiah. Start bringing in more electro priests.
Ah.
Wait,
More.
electro.
And I must become more metal too.
What do you want?
Right.
Eyes?
I must need more cyber eyes.
I'm burning another profit factor for some more cyber eyes. Do you want them, Tom?
I quite
Then
like my.
you get a cyber eye, and you get a.
I quite like my normal eyes. Actually, at some part I like keeping fleshy. So far, my entire backside and back arms are robot-like after the
Okay, how about
surgery.
We get you some.
Most priests do have cybernetic eyes, though, for just so they can scroll data and stuff.
Yeah, mine are organic.
Guys,
Somehow he managed.
this will be it for today. I hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing you on the next one.
I like becoming. Wait, DM, can we